Hello, everyone. Welcome, one and all, to part 3 of the Habitat Potluck. We've got new players today, except for one because he just got to, what's a good word, conscripted to be the third player because one of the other players could not make it, sadly. For now, though, we're just getting a little bit ready and doodling slightly more.
Sorry, I'm just trying to erase all this.
It's okay. I'm just enjoying the crazy doodles. Like, the map of the habitat is just graffiti and everything else.
I just noticed the Yang glands.
Yes, the Yang lands.
I'll try and draw. I'm planning to draw the S, but I couldn't do it. Never do a school site I've ever seen, but I'm not steady-handed enough to do it.
It's okay. But anywho, we have D&D to play. And we have things to do. And yes, Toothache is gone from random bullcrap yoga. I have no idea. I must have pushed some weird buttons. But anyway. Is everyone okay to start?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Alrighty.
Just glad you had a good dice roll earlier.
Well, hopefully, compared to the last group, you all will not have only nat 1s and nat 20s from what it seems from the rolls.
So we'll get some nat 2s and nat 19s.
Maybe. Anyway. So, the last two groups have returned successfully from their missions. One more banged up than the other, but the pantry is starting to get more full once again. And now is your turn to go out on your little adventure. There were sadly not many other forms left because the other groups have been deciding to get theirs earlier and pick them all at the board. So you are left with one quest. And it is simply titled Trope, saying to go and help in the local duchy for Roval Hill in Nerfel. Says that to be a hero, you get to save the Duchess in Waiting, and you also get to have chicken and eggs, two very key ingredients for a spring potluck, especially around this time of year. For now, who would like to introduce themselves first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
My name is Yerlen. I am a traveler from the north.
Mm-hmm.
Just a average druid. That's all. Sorry, not very good with people.
It's
Alright.
okay.
Well, hello. My name is Lilith Simp, and I'm a tiefling bard of the College of Spirits.
And?
Well, there's nothing really much about me.
I was saying to go to Annie, but hey, it's okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm Anne. I'm a half elf, and I'm recently learned some magic, so I hope that'll be helpful for everyone.
Okay. So, much like the other group, you all got your paper and the doorway clicked to reveal a darker area, sort of like the first group who went to the supermarket. And you can't really see a whole lot inside.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
It's okay. Just showing off druid's fun stuff.
Berries.
Anyway, do you all step through the door leading to your current quest?
I think I will go for the door, yeah.
Everyone's gonna follow the...
Yeah,
I'll go through the door. Strange.
Okay. Immediately when you go through the door, it feels very soft, like you're kind of pressed up against something soft. And
You're inside a pillow.
it's extremely cramped in there, and the door that you left in won't reopen in any form. You're all squished up against each other, and it feels like you can barely move. It's still soft in there, wherever you are, but you can't see much because your vision's, like, obscured, like you're just covered in something. It's like you're in a giant sack for all you know.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Zach?
For what you know.
I'm gonna poke at it. What is this stuff?
You're gonna poke at it?
Yeah.
Feels like felt and wool.
Are we inside a sheep?
I mean, if you want, you can kind of feel whatever you want to roll.
Can I say instead of thought, can I tell what we are exactly through that stuff? Like what exactly is like an animal based, or is like just like a cloth of like a piece of clothing or something?
If you want, you can roll a nature check.
Okay. Nature, here we go. Oops.
6.
Yeah.
That feels very soft, like unusually soft. You don't know if someone made this through magic or whatever, or if it's from a really, really high quality animal. You have no idea. It's just so dang soft. And I realize I am blocking dice rolls.
Can I check for magic?
If you want to check for magic, that'd be Arcana.
Okay, let me try that. Did I roll it?
Yes, I'm just would prefer if you said the numbers aloud just in case if I block it from my leaning.
Oh, okay. It says I got a 17.
No, you take the first one.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I only see the 17.
It says 6.
Yeah, it's a 6 in
Oh,
our
I thought that was the number I landed on.
No.
Okay, so I got a 6.
Yeah, I just have it where it automatically rolls for advantage/disadvantage just because it's easier to get through.
Okay, so I got a 6.
Yeah. So, kind of like the same, you don't know if it's magical or not, but it is extremely comfy, and you feel kind of like it's just comfy and cozy, and
And
as
we can't see?
you can't see clearly, like, you can kind of see each other because obvious dark vision, but you don't see, like, details and everything. You do hear, as you're kind of, like, shuffling around to kind of, like, examine things, you do hear, like, a slight creaking.
Tweaking.
I
Yes.
think we're inside a giant sheep that's inside an even bigger cart. So I think we should just take a nap, and eventually we'll get where we're going.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
we
go
can
and try
yeah.
to push out and see if I can try to find like a kind of an exit from this fur.
You're gonna push
I'm
out?
just gonna relax on the sheep wall for now.
You're gonna push out?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a way out.
Roll me a strength check.
Alright.
Well, athletics. Not strength, athletics. Yep. Because you are pushing.
What did I roll?
Why is everyone rolling 6s? Hold on a moment.
I don't know.
Okay. So you start pushing and you hear it kind of start creaking a lot more. You feel your hands on wood now for part of it. Like you push enough that some of the stuff moves out of the way, but you're not getting out of wherever you are.
Hey, I have a
Told you,
stupid
big
idea.
cart.
You have an idea?
I have a stupid idea. What if I put like fire inside this thing? Maybe throw us
Do you want to set this on fire? I can set it on fire.
I would very much advise against that. Because if it does catch on fire, we're all inside it and stuff, and the outside seems to be wood, so that's just even more flammable.
Wait, we should.
And
probably
I'm
check if this thing's
flammable.
alive. Yeah, we should probably check if this thing's alive or not.
That would be a good idea too.
How are you gonna check that?
Before you check that, whoever's checking it, who's gonna check if it's alive or not?
Probably me. I'll do it. I'll check if it's alive.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Okay.
A magic
Um,
boop.
I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do animal handling or do I want to do nature? That's the two
I
ones.
was feeling around because this is fur. Find out if we're actually on something warm, like an animal skin or something. Or is it
Nature.
just
It's just a nature
hardcore
check.
fur?
Nature? Okay.
Yep.
So do I roll 2 times because I have guidance?
For that you would add the D4 before it.
Yeah,
So
you just roll a normal check and then you roll a d4 to
Yep.
add to it.
well, it's before or after. Okay.
I accidentally triple clicked. Oop, I'm sorry.
That's So, you just add a D4 to the 9. So, to do that, you go in the top left, and the thing that looks like a D20, it opens up a dice roller.
It's the D12. Okay, yeah. So can I just add 4?
You can just roll the D4, or that's the spell thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So so R slash
D4.
1d4.
Yes.
Okay.
That does work with any number, I believe.
Oh, it's 1.
That's a 1.
It's a 10.
Finally, something in the double digits. Anyway, so whatever you're in is not alive. You kind of get the feeling that it's definitely not alive, but then you feel a little bit of paper on something. It's a tag.
Oh, we have
Oh.
a stuffed animal?
And
Oh no, we have a stuffed animal? Okay.
like you feel a
Does
tag
anyone-
inside. Like you're kind of ruffling around and you see it hanging off of something.
Can I try to read it?
You can, yeah. You read Dwarven?
Let me double
Actually-
check. No, I don't.
Do any of you understand Dwarven?
Unfortunately, not.
I don't think so.
Sadly, you cannot
I-
discern it then if no one reads Dwarven.
So I'm guessing these are coats. Because if there's a tag here, I'm pretty sure he's like some kind of fur coat or something, or fur transport.
Do we know it's Dwarven?
Well, it's a language that you
No.
can't. It's a language that
Oh.
you can't understand, so I'm just saying it for the chat, just so people know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See what I got there.
I want to since it's not live, we can technically just like
Sorry.
cut a
Keep
hole.
clicking that. I don't mean to keep clicking that.
It's okay. And you're saying?
I was gonna cast.
Uh,
go ahead, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
can I? Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I was saying we can, since it's not alive, it wouldn't scream or anything. We can just cut our way out if we wanted to.
Yeah,
I
but
found that tag
there's
already
a
on
tag
Arcade.
there. This might be your product, and I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah, it probably costs a lot since it's so huge.
Alright,
That is-
I was gonna cast guidance on myself, and I'm gonna attempt to feel around to see if there's an exit somewhere again.
Roll investigation real quick for me then.
Okay, investigation. Do you want me to like guidance? Because that's what I want to do first.
Okay.
Alright, so investigation. 16 plus a d4. 19.
All right. So you find like a hook sort of thing in front of you from across where the door was that you came from. And you feel around a little bit and you kind of like unhook it. And as soon as you do, you all come tumbling out of it. And now that you're actually getting a glimpse of where you properly are, you were in a closet.
Oh,
And quite a round room that smells very, very floral. It's bright purple, and there's a beautiful rug. There's a canopy bed that's like wine red. And sitting on it is a somewhat young human girl with blonde hair, and she's dressed in a burgundy gown that kind of matches the bed. Black frills and ribbons, bright green eyes peering up towards you. Very, 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 very happy to see you all for some reason.
are we still tiny?
No, you're not tiny. You were in like a normal closet, like a wardrobe sort of ordeal.
Okay, what? Wait, we were in a giant.
You were in a closet.
We were in the actual closet.
Yep.
What? I was bamboozled.
Yeah, you're just all covered in very, very fancy coats and everything.
Did we just come from Narnia? What the hell are we?
Can I keep the coat?
Are you asking her to keep the coat?
I'll just keep that to myself for now. And just say hello.
Hello. She seems very, very happy, and she hops off her bed, actually, and is coming towards you all.
I'm gonna give this human girl a head pat.
You're gonna
She's
pat her head?
I'm gonna pat her head. I'm gonna give her a head pat.
Okay. So, as you kind of get your bearings as she comes up, you can guess she's like mid-teens, like 14, 15, around that age. And as you do give her the head pat, she's like, this is weird, but it doesn't go with the stories, but I like it.
The stories? What kind of stories?
You're my captors for today.
Alright.
Did you say I'm a catfish?
Captor. CAP2. Oh.
We're gonna
Captors.
basically kidnap her.
Oh yeah, the paper says something about that. Fulfill all the needs of a captive girl like you would most stories.
Wait,
Mm.
I'm gonna ask her, are you a princess?
A duchess in waiting.
Close enough.
My name is Aurelia Rindella Valellum III, or just Rory for short.
Rory.
Okay, Rory. Well, nice to meet you. Do you know where we are?
You're in Rovell Hill at our estate. And you're my captors today.
I'm gonna clap my hands and be like, okay, are you ready to get captive? Let's go.
She holds up her hands like to be handcuffed, basically, towards you all.
Okay, I'm gonna use minor illusion.
Okay. I'm curious now.
Okay.
If you click on the spell, it does say what it does.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Where do I click? No, not there. There?
Yep.
There.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Create a sound.
So I'm gonna make the illusion of a pair of handcuffs around her hands.
Yeah, she 100% goes for it because the DC saves, so... So
All right,
basically...
You're captive today.
This is much easier than I thought.
Well, we came prepared, my lady.
Anyway, she's kind of frowns at that, and it's like, "Ugh, okay.
I'm gonna turn to the group and be like, okay, where do we take her now? We got her, but where do we gonna take her?
So,
I didn't prepare
The
enough.
easiest way out of ask her the easiest way out of the estate.
wait,
I'm gonna be like, wait, I have an idea, guys.
Okay.
We could take her, right? We could kidnap her, and we can use her as a trading deal to get eggs and meat.
are you saying that aloud?
I'm gonna
Yes.
whisper it to my party members.
Okay.
Right, but again, let's ask her how to get out of here.
If you,
Very
Because if you're a
confused.
captor, shouldn't we already know how to get out?
there's, if you want, there's open windows. Like, there's very big windows with, like, blinds and like, windows open. Those kind of like French
I'll
windows.
Just, casually look outside the window.
You see a giant hedge maze below you, like a hedge
Oh.
maze. And there's a balcony, but, like, there's a couple of those, like, nice little, like, wicker chairs and everything. And you can see a few people kind of, like, partying below, like, chatting it up at a gazebo. And
Okay.
on the other side of the room, like, the closet's on the left-hand side of the room, and in front, across from the windows, there is a fairly large set of double doors.
I'm gonna go back to the
Hey.
closet and see if the door is still in the closet where we came from.
I'm gonna go to that window that Annie's at, and I'm gonna check out that hedge maze to see if there's a way out of here.
Okay, quick in the closet, the door is still there from the habitat, but it seems to be a part of the closet right now. It's like, as soon as you try to look in, it's just wall.
Huh.
So the door
Okay,
is,
so we can't go back the way we went.
yeah, the door is currently a part of the closet right now. And,
Okay.
Velen, as, I think that's your name, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yelen, sorry. I was pronouncing it with the V because Nerful Nordic. Anyway, Yelen, as soon as you go to the balcony sort of area, you feel like there's something off with the wind. You see it blowing on the trees, but you cannot hear it where you are.
Huh.
That hedge maze down below, though, like, can I see, like, kind of the layout of the maze from where I'm standing?
Yeah, you can definitely see the layout of the maze. Like, you can
I
see...
was gonna ask if there's ways around the maze or we have to go through
No,
it.
because I want to study kind of map it out in my mind, because I have this.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
Good
you
point.
just kind of look down for a moment, and the girl's just kind of looking up at you all, just kind of smiling. It's like, so are you able to go through there?
Seems like a simple puzzle. I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah, well, he seems pretty competent.
That's where the luncheon party is, though. And
What?
Then you will see us.
Wait, since I'm gonna say, wait, I'm a bard. I can probably distract them while you guys go.
I could just make us well, maybe not invisible, but I could definitely just help distract them.
Same.
Yeah, I can always try to party it up with them. But before we go, I do want to ask a little bit about this land before we venture to somewhere unknown. So we
Yeah,
don't-
it seems like we are expected to.
Okay, so I'm gonna go turn to the Duchess in waiting, I think, and
Yes.
ask if there's a map anywhere in her room, or if she can tell us anything about this land.
Also,
You're-
ask her if there's like a secret way out of this room.
Oh no, there's no way out. And Rawal Hill is very big for being the only warm water port for Nerfel. Nerfel is basically a very, very big continent, but to the left-hand side, like in the east, it's just complete desert and prairie, which it's good, but in winter, the northern part gets a lot of storms that travel downwards. So Roval Hill is basically the only place where trade can happen for the most part. And a lot of orchards and stuff are down here, and halflings.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Now, I kind of want to ask, you seem to be expecting us to be your captors today. Can I ask why?
Well, so I always wanted to kind of stick it to Father, and he always locks me up here, and whatever everything, just in case it seems dangerous, but it's just a party. And Mother agrees with some things. They love me still, but they don't want me to be... Well, my auntie didn't have such a good time, even though she only got a little bit ill. But she's okay now. They just don't want anything happening to me.
I'm just smiling and nodding along. I see, I see.
I'm
So
gonna
you'd
say
like us to get you outside?
I'm
Yep.
gonna say
The door in the room, is it unlocked or is it completely like just jammed up?
It's locked.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
say I do want to say I'm gonna go and say yes, stick it to the man.
Anyway, so what are your plans right now?
I don't suppose either of you know how to get that door open.
I still like the party route because I do like to perform. So
Yeah, but do they know who we are or what we are
I
exactly?
don't think so.
Roll me a history check, just for funsies, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance.
History.
Hold on. Do I have guidance? I'm gonna check really quick if I have guidance before I roll.
Yeah, it's only
Found
one
it.
creature. Okay.
Yeah, I do have guidance, so I'm gonna also use guidance.
Okay.
I got a 5.
I got a 7.
Yep. That's
Alright.
guidance, and then I'm gonna.
Controls.
Sorry, I'm slow.
It's okay.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
And I gotta do a slash roll 1d4.
Wow.
Okay.
18.
So, you two kind of feel like, hey, we can probably get out there, no problem. It's like, it seems like a decent amount. Like, as you're looking out, you can kind of see like a couple of slanted roofs you can go down and such. It seems to be like 3 stories, and the 3rd story is just her room. And it's like very circular and everything. And Lilith, as soon as you think for like a little bit, it's like, could probably get down there and play. You feel like that crashing a party to kind of have the girl get it to show off to her dad that she's okay to be alone, or like on her own with her own decisions. Maybe not the best idea to impress nobles, because they would very much so be, well, they'd probably get rid of you and lock her up even harder next time.
Yeah.
So we have to sneak out.
Yeah, seems like.
Yeah, that's what I guess we're gonna have to. I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna be the best idea, and I'm probably gonna sneak.
Alright,
Oh,
those
my
rooftops,
goodness.
can we just like climb over there?
Oh,
See if we can sneak
question.
around?
A question. Has
Yes?
it been like a minute? Because my illusion would be fading or something.
Oh, right, yeah, it's definitely been a minute by now. She's still kind of holding her hands, though.
Oh, I guess she
can
isn't paying
look
attention.
Okay, I'm gonna look around. Is there any rope or anything?
I have rope.
Okay.
Can I borrow your rope?
Sure.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab the rope and just tie her hands too.
You're just tying her hands! With all the rope, or just, like, are you gonna cut the rope about?
I'm gonna put it like a leash, kind of like I'm gonna tie the end, but like keep it as a leash so she doesn't run away.
You're leashing the child.
Why are we leashing the child?
So she doesn't go on her own. So we keep an eye on her just in case.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think she's gonna complain. I don't think she's gonna be like, don't do that, because she's.
Okay, but why are we leashing the child?
She's complying. She's
Yeah,
complying.
she's complying.
That didn't answer my
Releasing the
question. but
trial,
Okay.
you're carrying her.
Wait, am I carrying her?
No, the one who's tying her up is carrying her.
I'll tie her like on my belt buckle or something. I don't know.
You're leashing the child.
We're taking the rooftop, so you're carrying her across.
I'll carry her.
Okay. So how are you going to get into the rooftops? Like, that will be interesting if you try. Like, what are you going to try? Are you going to try, like, climb, or you like, jump?
We could climb up from the
I'm only
balcony,
gonna
maybe.
give her about 10 feet of my rope. I'm gonna use the other 40 feet to help try to get on the rooftops.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
that's gonna be more than enough.
So you're going to try to climb up on the rooftops. There's a little, like, ledge you can kind of get on if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rope and I'm gonna try to come up there.
Okay. So you kind of make a quick little, like, move onto the ledge. And I'm gonna have you roll a perception check real quick.
Okay. 14.
You're about to, like, make your way to, like, kind of slide down a little bit onto the roof. If you were to go over the ledge. You stop yourself because you can see, like, very, very faint, what looks like thick pollen, but, like, sort of semi-translucent as you go. And you touch it with the rope, like, as you're going to tie it around the railing. It stops you. There's some kind of barrier.
Alright.
So there's a barrier on the roof?
There's a barrier on the roof.
I've climbed up
Okay.
before. They stopped it.
Did we ever determine where the door out of the room is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just right
the
across
locked
from the
door.
windows.
And it's locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
They put something around the doors. They got rune banes to do so.
Would they use what exactly?
Roll me a... what's a good... I guess Arcana check for what a rune bane is.
Okay.
I got a 15.
I'm not gonna cast guidance on myself this time. Just gonna do it.
Anyway, a rune bane is basically someone from Nerfle that has extreme knowledge and makes that their own practice. It's kind of like using primordial magic similar to druids, but they use more, like, very old arcane enchantments sort of ordeal. And you can see a couple of very faint ones in the paint. It looks like someone used a color almost exactly as the paint to draw them in.
Ooh, that's clever.
Guessing if we try to break this, it's gonna cause them either an alarm, or it's gonna stop us from doing so in the first place.
Okay, so we can't leave on the roof, and we can't go out the door, and we can't go in the closet.
Well, the door's locked, but it's not impassable from that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
can
just
either
saying
you,
if we
like,
break down
unlock
this
the door?
try to get out. Well, does anyone have any lockpicks, or any way to break it from this side of the room?
I'm gonna be like, I'm not a rogue. I don't have any thieving tools.
Yeah,
Once you get on that
no.
rooftop again, is there anywhere that, because I was that barrier the first time, is there anywhere we can go on the rooftop that's not being blocked by that barrier? Or is it this entire balcony just covered?
it's just the balcony is completely covered in sort of a dome that's connected to her room, so you cannot go out. And it seems like all the windows have a sort of same ordeal.
You really only have one place to go, huh?
Alright, that door it is. Alright.
Do you want to?
Nice.
Does someone want to bash the body into the door to see if it opens?
I could use the
Like-
club.
That's a bad idea.
We could smash if we want. All three of us can smash our bodies onto the door like a ram.
I'm gonna do that, but I am gonna take out my hand axe. I'm gonna try to cut my way out through that door.
Okay, roll to attack.
Roll to attack with my hand axe.
I have a bad feeling.
Okay.
That's 11.
Yeah, you get a good chunk out of the door, and it feels like a thick door, but it's not, like, enchanted or whatever. It just seems to be locked for the most part. Probably so people who are normal, like, wait staff or whatever, for, like, maids and everything can get in. But other than that, you make a decent-sized notch, like, in the middle of the door, and
I just had a thought of getting it open, but I don't know if it'd work anyway. I guess we're kind of stuck on this now.
Well, what's your idea?
Okay, so I could use shape water, and if there's any water in the room, I could use it to sort of mess with the lock or something.
Don't you have a water skin in your pack or something?
Oh yeah, I probably do. So I don't know. I could even put that in the lock, and then mess with the thing until it unlocks. I don't know. I'm not a lock expert.
You can try that if you want to do a sleight of hand check with shape water.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay.
I'm
Just,
just gonna give him guidance when he's trying to do this.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. That'd be very helpful. I need the guidance. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You're doing it. Go for it.
Sleight of hand, there it is.
Sleight of hand. All right,
Oh, wow.
and then D4.
Okay, D4. Ooh,
Okay.
19.
I got a 4.
So you're kind
And
of
also a 15.
you see like the water spew forth from the water skin as you cast it, and you sort of push it into the door, and instead of hearing like a satisfying click, the lock just explodes nearly, like a little shatter sort of, but like explode. And you just see the door kind of slowly creak open, and it leads to a spiral staircase heading downstairs.
Did I lose my water?
No, you can still, like, get it back into the water skin.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just looking really confused now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of those codes
It's
that we
open,
had.
but it also exploded. I don't know. Water doesn't usually explode, right?
How about when I was out there, it was like a warm weather or is it a cold weather right now?
It's like mid-spring, kind of like 60s, 70s out, from what you can tell.
Alright.
Actually, never mind. Okay, I guess we're gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea.
Alrighty. Who's going first, just to ask?
I'll stay in the back with the kid.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first.
Since you had the leash.
Yeah.
I
He's gonna
can't,
take care of the kid. She's gonna tie her up.
I can't believe you leashed the kid. Poor Rory.
You know what? It's my kid now.
I mean, she's not objecting.
Kid adopted.
I mean, this is how it works with puppies, right?
She's human.
Oh shoot! I just realized I have shape water as well. I just forgot to add it.
Oh, it's okay.
No, just for later. I'll have to add it later, but I do have shape water.
Okay. As you are heading downwards, you are seeing less and less of, like, this sort of, like, burgundy purple and more like a green and marble flooring combo. And you see... Move this right here. And let me get the fog of war cleared as I assign tokens. Two human men kind of conversing on the other side of the hallway, just like... Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everyone's tokens good. They're just conversing. They seem to be, like, fairly lightly guarded, and the girl is just kind of, like, hiding behind Lilith right now. Just not trying to be seen, obviously.
Can we, like, eavesdrop?
Actually, I was gonna suggest, I'll go on the child real quick. I would like you, I'll just do a little guidance boop, try to give us the guards to let us go. You know, charm them, I guess.
Yeah,
can.
okay, totally. I'm gonna have to hand off the child to someone else, and I'm gonna probably tell them to go hide, just in case. If there's any, like, place to hide.
You know what? I think I'll do that.
Oh, wait.
I'll hold on to the child and try to pretend like there's a door in front of me. Oh, I can make an illusion of the door, so the door didn't explode.
Yeah.
It is a spiral staircase going downwards, though, Lufu, so you will have to, like, go back upstairs if you want to.
Right.
Get those
Well-
steps in.
Anyway,
Get those steps.
Give you the little motivational boop. Alright, good luck.
And whoever's holding my child, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna stand there like, do anything to this child. I swear to God, I will hunt you. This is my child now.
I
am
swear.
adopting her.
I swear.
I swear.
I'll
She's
just smile and just nod.
okay.
Don't hurt me or my child again. Or don't hurt my child. Anyways, I'm gonna go up to the group of people and I'm gonna say, "Oh, hello. I'm a little bit lost. Can you help me?"
Oh boy. Roll deception for me real quick, cause you.
But she is lost.
Deception. Okay.
Ooh.
D4.
You were too honest.
Oh no.
You're D4. I give you a little booper number.
Oh yeah, D4.
I don't think that's gonna matter. She rolled a 28.
At least you're honest.
It's 8 and 20, so D4. If you want, you could do the D4, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, as you do, the one on the left's like, oh, okay, the little old lunch set downstairs, and then the other guy's like, hold on. You see where they're coming from. If we saw them from other side of the hallway, we would have seen them. Where do you think they came from?
I'm
And
gonna
he's
be
just
like, whoa. I'm gonna be like, whoa. You're assuming right now, and I don't appreciate this assuming. But
Assumption.
here.
it's called deduction, miss.
Anyways, I'm gonna be like, okay, listen, I'll tell you everything if
Oh.
Oh, sorry. The music stopped, so I was like, wait, did I do something? I'm
No,
No, it's fine. I'm gonna keep going. But I'm gonna be like, okay, listen. If I want to show you guys something, cause
there we go. Okay. Sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, listen. I'll be honest. I've been trying to find. I'm supposed to be entertaining someone, and I'm a little scared. Can you guys just tell me how my technique is, please, really quick before I go back?
Oh boy.
Deception with disadvantage because the other guy's not taking any bit of it, and he's trying to convince the other one to potentially get you out of here.
That's a 9.
It takes the 2 for the other one, so that is a 9.
Okay.
Miss, if you're not going to comply, we're going to have to escort you out of here.
Alright, with that, hold on, let me read. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm imagining I'm just peeking out down the stairs or something and listening to all this.
Well, I might not be in the College of Spirits, because I might have to use College of Spirits, help me out!
You're gonna use what?
College of Spirits, that's the college I'm in.
Oh, okay.
So you're tutored by ghosts?
Yeah, basically. I can basically, see... Okay. So I'm going to have to probably knock these guys out. I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
a fair guess.
So let me just read. I don't want to use that. That would be just bad. Okay.
I have an idea.
Who's the one who's not who doesn't believe me?
The one with the headband on, this guy.
Okay. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebellic and just touch him.
Wait, what is it?
What?
Hellish Rebuke?
Rebellic,
That needs to
yeah.
be a reaction, I think. Yeah, it's a reaction spell.
Oh,
Okay.
Attack.
He has to
I
actually
had a
attack
thought.
you.
Can I interject?
You're upstairs, aren't you?
You're
Oh,
upstairs, and it's
right.
like a...
Yes, I am, but I also had a thought. I just wanted to interject it.
Wait, don't I have the? Oh, I had wait. Call it Jack of all trades. He has. Run it out. I don't think that would help me. Jack of all trades. I don't think that would help me though. You can add half of your proficient bonus to round it down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Hold on a moment. I need to check your sheet because that's supposed to be a thing that we were meant to put in. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot to hit the thing. Hold on. There's a setting in here that does Jack of all. Hold on.
Jack of all trades is just gives you more proficiency to everything.
There we go. Okay, now you have all your stuff. Okay, there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you have all your skills proper. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot about Jack of all trades. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of lost now.
Well, what I was thinking was, what if I just go back down the stairs and make an illusion of the girl running past them down the hall, and then they'll go after her, and then we can go the other way.
Can you click minor illusion real quick? I think that would be a bit too much for it.
Oh, okay, I'll see.
Because you're already making an illusion for a door, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. On both of them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm casting sleep.
Sleep. Yeah, that'd probably be a better idea.
Minor illusion.
It says I can make a sound or image.
The image does have to be 5 feet across or less.
Well, she's a small girl, right?
Yeah, but still, it is very... Cannot make sounds or smells. Touching reveals it as an illusion. They can continue. Did the music just stop again?
Yes, it did.
Dang it.
Anyway, yeah, sleep is probably the better call.
Okay. Roll them bones then.
78 because I'm casting it at level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 78.
I love how it sounds.
Slash R 78.
31?
Total hit points. Total hit points of basically anyone in a 20-foot cone or 20-foot circle. At total 31 hit points, I can put to sleep. What's the total HP for the both of them?
The total HP is 32. So one of them is...
One of them's going down for a minute.
Okay. The guy right here, he just kind of conks out for the one that was actively...
Sideways.
Yeah. He just, like, kind of conks out a bit. Like, he's, like, sort of just nodding along and just, like, immediately just hear... as he just flops to the floor. And it's like, hey! You all! And then he is still kind of standing, but he's, like, kind of shakes it off. It is time to roll that good old-fashioned initiative. Please click on your tokens before doing so. It is combat time. As I get the music.
Okay, where do I do the initiative?
You just click initiative on your sheet after clicking the token.
Oh,
Oop.
wow!
Okay.
That was out of nowhere. Okay. I think the bot...
loud.
Yeah, you can turn it down. Like, right-click on the bot and turn it down.
Oh, that's on my end, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. Jeez. That was out of nowhere.
Okay, initiative. Oh, I'm on the spell list.
Yeah, make sure to click on your tokens and do it.
I literally just toss sand in their eye, because that's what the spell is.
Pocket sand!
Pocket sand. That's what they do. Pocket sand.
Okay. That's... Oh. And
Wait,
Annie...
The music's so loud, I can't hear a thing you guys are saying.
for a minute, Yang, so he's actually unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious. Okay, so... Oh.
Yeah, he's completely out of it for a minute until someone smacks him.
Okay. Annie, if you go into Discord and right-click the pancake bot, you can go to user volume and you can lower their volume.
Yeah. In order to wake him up, they either have to take damage or someone has to take an action to slap him awake. Shake him, slap him. Someone basically, if he wants to wake up, his buddy has to use an action to wake him up.
Okay. Sorry, just having technical difficulties because Annie is unable to hear us right now.
Okay.
Oh boy, you guys are gonna have to like take a turn to run down here now. I just remembered.
No, they
Okay, that's a lot better, sorry. I had to figure out the volume thing. I'm back now.
they said they both came down, so
Yeah.
Okay,
I
oh,
just
there's the
plugged it in
initiative
to
button.
understand.
yeah, you just
Yeah.
click on
The
initiative.
music was blinding me. Fitting it took so long to do it.
Okay, yeah. You're currently holding on to her, so you can't get much there. For now, Lilith's turn. Oh,
Yeah. I'm just gonna sigh and be like, okay, I guess we're doing this the hard way. As I am going to go and use Shoot, I don't know what to use. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go use. I'm gonna use Tales of Avenger.
Click what that does.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my god.
Ooh, geez.
Yeah, I wrote all of it, so it'd be just.
Okay.
5.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to use then?
Oh, that is really cool.
And then I'm gonna use a. I think I forgot to.
Hey, which are you using?
She's using one of her bard skills.
I know which
It's
one
really
is
cool.
it.
I never knew about this one.
It's a cool thing.
Yeah, Tale of Avengers, and I don't even think I have. I think I forgot to put in a weapon.
Tales of Avengers, you just roll a bardic inspiration die and they take damage.
Yeah.
Force damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Where's my die? I forgot the
Looks like your little bards right now is bardic inspiration is 1d6 right now, right?
I'm pretty sure it's 1d6. I think.
I don't remember.
I'll say 1d6.
It is 1d6 because that is the lowest level thing, I think.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
So they take 6 force damage.
6 force damage for both?
1.
1.
Okay.
Just the 1.
So,
And then, for 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee weapon takes force damage equal to a roll of your barbaric inspiration die. So.
okay. Alrighty.
So it's not hit yet. Next time it's getting hit though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's basically a
She made
curse.
it so
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Alright, will that be your go?
Yeah.
Okay. It's his turn, and he's gonna come up to you, and he is going to take out a sword and try to thrust at you with it. Does a good old-fashioned 12 hit.
That looks like a 10 to me.
He has a +2 because he's using...
That would be my own. Yeah. What was it? 13?
A 12.
Oh, 12 just hits.
Okay, so you take... where? +2, you take 6 piercing damage as he kind of stabs you right in the side real quick.
Can I use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke?
You may?
And that's on top of the bardic thing.
Yep.
No, it's not because it has to be a melee attack.
It is a melee attack.
Yeah, it's using a sword.
Yeah, use a sword.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
it takes 2. You have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm guessing that a 6 fails.
Yes, it does.
Yep,
And-
so he takes the full damage.
Yes. So 2d10.
Fun. So roll them bones.
Poor man's just doing his job, and now he's on fire.
Yep. So this guy just gets burned quite quickly. He's not wearing anything metal, thankfully, except for his belt. Like, you see the belt buckle's, like, shining a bright red right now after all that fire.
Ooh.
And he's very crispy, but he's still standing very, very lightly. Boost, it's your turn.
Alright. Right here, the go right behind them.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack him with my axe.
Okay. That hits!
22 hits.
That hits for sure.
Alright, your take. Oh, hang on. Wrong one.
Yeah, if you ever want to click damage, you just click on the word
You're
in the
taking
chat.
You're taking 8 damage.
Yeah, you just cleave him in the back, and it smells very much like a very, very crispy person right there. Like, you know how you open a roaster and you just smell like the meat
Oh, I
cooking?
was trying to knock him out. I was trying to kill him. Because I didn't do anything else.
Plus a
Oh.
6 because of the barbaric curse he has. So.
Oh, so I roll d6?
Yeah.
So total 11 damage.
Yeah, he's
I didn't want to kill him.
he's out. He's definitely out. You still did burn him quite a lot. And
Congrats,
the
I
other
didn't need to
guy...
do anything.
The other guy is...
It's out for a minute. by the way. That's how long he's out.
Sorry about that. Yeah, the other guy is out. So, battle one, the girl's just kind of like, ooh. Like, she's very, very curious and interested in everything, and she's just seeing that one's asleep and one's knocked out, just burned.
I am also curious, but I try to cover the girl's eyes.
Hey, I want to see.
Alright, ask
No, you
not-
shouldn't
ask the
see the
girl
food.
which way
I'm-
is the way
Before it's
out of
ready.
here.
The food.
Hold on.
Well, isn't that why you cooked him?
I don't think anyone here eats human. I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Ah,
Oh, okay.
wait.
I'm not familiar with these sort of things.
Guys, we got to go. This guy is gonna
Oh,
wake up.
right. We gotta go. Sorry.
So, which way do you go? There's two hallways, left or right.
Wait. Before that, is there any way I can hide the Chris body so the guy wakes up and doesn't
Just leave
alarm
him. Just
people?
leave. We got to go.
Oh, you're gonna alarm people if they see this.
Just
No,
hide them behind the stairs.
there's just enough people inside to keep watch of me today. Not a lot.
You're not gonna know until we're out of here. Just go. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
If he rats us out, I'm blaming all of you guys, and I'm taking my daughter with me.
You're the one who wanted to kidnap her.
Well, at least she's feeding her.
She wanted to be kidnapped, didn't she?
Yes, she
Yes,
did.
she wanted to.
Alright.
Anyway, off we go.
Let's
All
go
right.
Right. Let's go right.
You're going to the right? Okay.
That's a good direction.
So, to the right, you see a lot of doorways leading to what seem to be laundry areas in, like, servants' quarters. And there seem to be a lot of people just gone. Like, the rooms are empty, there's no one in there for many of them. And everything looks very spick and span. Like, there's a couple of things that it seems slightly out of place, but other than that, there's nothing there. And... okay. Alright. Yeah, you see, like, the usual things you'd find in, like, a noble person's home. You see, like, a couple things of artwork. Mostly it's background and sort of, like, landscape pieces. There's a few of the family, like, you see the father has blonde hair, kind of like the girl with you, while the mother has green eyes, and they're both fairly happy. They look confident, happy, and everything else, and very much inside for most of them, if they were ever for the family. Like, there's no pictures of them outside if they're a whole family together.
Alright. Did any of these doorways lead to outside?
I'm guessing not.
There's a few unlocked, but it seems that they just lead to rooms for the servants or for, like, utility things. Like, you see, like, a couple linen closets that are unopened and everything that have fresh blankets and such.
Well, there's a laundry room, isn't there? There has to be a way out.
The laundry is just, like, a couple of wash basins and a few drying racks with some clothes already hanging out. Other than that, there's no, like, entrance or exit to there other than that door.
Even, like, the servants' not servants' quarters, like the servant walkways? The one that's, like, between walls and stuff?
There aren't any, actually. That's one thing you are finding a bit unnoticed. Like, there's no separate hallways, it's just square.
Alright, well, we'll keep going to the right then, hope we find a way out.
Okay. You do see a left curve up ahead, and if you want, you can roll a quick perception check, because you can swear you hear some people kind of, like, grunting around and talking.
Guidance on that perception check. Casting guys and everything, because I have nothing on here.
Okay.
18.
Plus a d4, 20.
So, you hear from around the corner what seems to be sort of mostly grunts every so often, and some sort of, like, garbled language and such. And you can see a sort of mirror on the end of the hallway, and it's just like a normal silver mirror attached to a sort of banister area to, like, get a quick glimpse of yourself as you're going by. And you see, if you scroll down to the bottom, a fairly decently dressed up Noel. Like, this guy's in a suit of all things.
Huh.
And he seems to be talking near the stairway. Like, there's a railing that goes by partially, but you can't see entirely down that way.
Alright.
You guys want to proceed because we would try to sneak past them. I'm sure they'll all be talking to them.
I'm kind of curious what they're talking about.
You can check if you want. I ain't.
Okay, I'm gonna. What do I roll for that?
To understand what they're talking about?
Yeah.
We're speaking Dwarvish, so.
There should be a linguistics. I'm used to Pathfinder having like 18 different skills.
If anything.
While you're judging that, I'm checking behind us and make sure we're not being followed by those guards that we kind of knocked out. Because that are going to be up any minute now.
Oh yeah, one of them would have woken up, wouldn't he?
Yeah. You see the other one kind of like dragging the other person off to the left right now. If you kind of like take a little peek back, he's just doing like normal first aid things, like getting all the still partially burning clothes off of him and such, making sure there's no separate fires and everything.
I knew that meal wasn't finished.
And if you want to figure out what they're talking about, since you don't know the language, it could be insight if you want to try to like get a general understanding.
I guess I'll try that.
Okay. Roll insight.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Plus 4?
No, there's no guidance cast on you right now.
Oh.
There's not.
Okay.
It's okay. So, you just see that since they kind of have like interesting like different mouths than you usually are used to, like they have snouts and everything, kind of don't get many facial expressions. You just kind of think it's like a weird dog barking, kind of like if they're throwing a little bit of a weird kind of look. But Lilith, you kind of get that they're more like annoyed and they're like kind of plucking at their suits a little bit, but they just kind of shake it off and just like bat their hands away as they're kind of moving things around. That you do notice at their sides there's like really ramshackle kind of like butcher's cleavers and axes and stuff. So you can kind of guess that they're likely mercenaries or to guard around or something of that nature.
Let's keep going.
I kind of want to try to. Okay. Let me read what I have left in my college spirits, especially one of them. If I can do it, because I don't know if I can. I could use the Tale of Runaway.
The Tale of Runaway?
Excuse me, what?
Yes,
Brave
the Tale of Runaway.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Tale of the Runaway. They can immediately use the reaction to teleport over 30 feet in unoccupied space they can see.
Yeah. Or I can use the teleportation. It's the
Does the teleportation only affect 2 people though? You and whatever you're holding?
It says when the target teleports, they can choose a number of creatures they can see up to their charisma modifier to immediately use the same reaction. So she can let us teleport too.
That is if you have enough for 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, 3.
The girl.
4. The girl that we're dragging around with us.
That's 3, because you, me, and the girl.
It still counts for the caster, though.
Oh.
Yeah, but could you put the girl on their shoulders or something and make it one person?
That would not count. It would have to be.
Combined, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Or I could should I?
I mean, they haven't spied us yet. We don't need to be teleporting.
You want her to sneak around?
That's what we're already doing, ain't we?
Yeah, just so you know, the green tiles are actual tiles and such, and same with the white, it's just like kind of the border of the tiles, so it's not like
I
all
thought
there.
that was walls.
No, those are just tiles. Like the gray area, well, the area that I have not revealed is wall.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I could also just try to perform again, but
no, don't.
The thing is, if I try to do a performance, they're gonna be like, I have to figure out what I'm gonna perform. But I could just do a trick of some sort, play music for them.
Do you want to maybe do a history check to kind of think of what would be best? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a history check.
History check. Alright. You kind of feel like maybe something more like intense or March-like would be good for them instead of something like upbeat and happy. Something to get them inspired, but in a different way, because gnolls are more for like warfare and like being violent and such. So that would be up to you if you wanted to act on it.
Yeah, I'm
Before
gonna
you
But this one's a
before
pacifist.
you do that,
Mm-hmm.
Gonna cast guidance on myself. I'm gonna try to sneak around and see if I can get kind of in the middle of that area, like around here. I'm sure you can. Yeah, you can't see that. I'm not sure how to do select.
You just click and hold, and it should like make a little circle.
Yeah, I just want to kind of sneak right there. Go cast a guidance on myself to try to do it.
Okay.
All right, rolling stealth.
Roll that stealth.
And roll a d4.
Mm.
And there's one more thing I can do.
Okay, it's not that bad, but let's see what you can do.
It's called knowledge from the past. If I roll d20 after I make the roll, I can add a d6 to it.
What's that from?
Knowledge from the past. It's a trait from my character.
Gotcha, okay.
D6. So that's total of 5 plus. That's an 8.
Okay, it's not that bad. But as you're kind of sneaking by, you get like a better glimpse of everything, and you see the other one he was talking to. Oh, that just hit everything more.
Oh.
You get a glimpse of the other one they were talking to.
Oh, no, he's even bigger.
Yeah, that one's a she, because hyenas are bigger if they're girls. And
He's me.
they're just kind of like chatting, and she's wearing like more of a fancy ball gown sort of ordeal. And you do kind of sneak around slightly. You make it to here until they suddenly, you see their ears jolt up and they start sniffing.
Am I nearby?
There would be a corner right around here, so if you are, you can be kind of like peering behind the corner.
I am gonna go and start playing the music that I would assume they like.
Roll performance with advantage real quick, because you kind of got a good grasp of what would be best.
Oh wait, would that be 2 times or just?
Just the one, but you just take the best of the two that you roll.
Okay, cool. Performance.
13.
Not bad. Like, you're definitely fairly decent. Like, a very good march sort of ordeal. Like, you're kind of moving around, and they kind of get into it at least enough for Yellen to move by a little bit more. Like, they're more focused. Yeah, they're more focused on you, and even the other one's, like, kind of coming over. If you want, you can move your tokens down here if you'd like.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So where am I exactly right now, Yang?
You would be right around here, because you were trying to sneak around them. Are you going with them, Annie?
I was wondering, because I
don't know what I'm supposed to do,
out
but
of the...
I figure I probably wouldn't have followed.
Yeah, so you'd probably be, like, around the corner. Let me just...
Maybe like right over here.
Like, right there-ish, sort of.
Are you
I didn't-
right on
I'm
that?
here.
I didn't make that
I
zone.
have the girl with me.
Yeah,
probably
you
right.
still have Rory with you. She's just kind of like, okay, this is interesting. New. Anyway, they're not hostile towards you right now. They're just kind of like moving along, kind of like moving their shoulders, getting into a like position, like feeling the beat of battle with them.
Okay, so they seem pretty distracted. I guess we should probably try and move too.
You're gonna have to roll a stealth check. So is she.
Right. Do we get like an advantage because they're distracted?
I would say yes.
Okay. I'm not sure how much that counts for.
Okay.
But...
She's good.
Okay, she's good.
But how are you?
I may have to use a bit of a trump card if this doesn't work out.
So
Let's
I will
see.
help as best as I can.
Oh, phew.
that's a
Okay.
10 though.
That's not enough.
A 10 with advantage.
It's a 9 with the other one, so that's not good. It's
Oh,
2
no.
rolls, then it takes the better
Can I
one.
try to re-distract them?
So you can kind of move right there. And as you do, you kind of kick around a little bit, and there's a loose tile on the marble, and you hear it clack fairly loud against the other ones. and their ears jolt up even more, kind of breaking out the music, and look over. Like, they were hunched down normally. They look over, and they're fairly tall. They're like 7 feet tall for both of them, nearly. And they're looking over Lilith and staring right at you, Annie.
Well then.
And they're also seeing the girl, so larger one starts growling a bit.
Okay. Okay, I'm thinking.
Fuck it.
Okay,
There's
guys,
advantage on them.
I tell the girl to run, like to follow,
You have her leashed!
Oh, right, the leash. I have I forgot about the leash. Why is she on a leash? Who thought that was a good idea?
You have her leashed!
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. I have a spell that might get out of this.
Okay.
Maybe. Just give me a second to look it over.
Okay.
Can I cast something on them to try to help them out?
Let's see what Annie thinks. Okay.
Okay, spell is you disappear in your...
See what she's got.
Okay. So I'm thinking using this trickery spell, but I don't know if it applies to the girl too, since I'm holding on to her.
It would only be you, I believe.
So she just be okay. So
Let me
I
just
guess
double
I have
check.
to let go of the leash and then do the spell.
If you'd like.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay.
I just sort of make a shooing motion, wave to the nulls, and then I'll cast trickery substitute,
Okay.
which makes me disappear, and in my place is a statue.
Alright. They are perplexed for sure. And they're kind of like moving over and just like looking at you. They poke the statue. You can't feel anything. You can still kind of like see.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, you can still kind of see through the statue, kind of. But other than that, you're just kind of.
I'm gonna try and sneak back away from where the statue is and around them, like to where Lilith is.
Okay. Roll stealth with advantage, real quick.
Okay, it says I'm moving like half as fast too.
You are moving as fast. So.
But, please be good. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so you can move right around here if you want.
Okay.
And. Like, they're more focused on the statue right now, kind of confused. The girl's kind of like following towards you. Neat trick.
I just sort of nod quietly if she can see me and gesture to follow the other two.
Okay. Now, do know until that is released, you do have half movement speed.
Right, I'm just gonna hold it until we get what I feel like is far enough away.
Okay. So
if I can.
If you
so
want,
after 30 minutes until I let it go. So.
Yep. If you want to start moving again, I will have to roll an intelligence check for them.
For them. Okay.
What is down this way?
That is the stairway downstairs.
Okay, can the other two do anything while I'm moving around, or did they already do their thing?
What would you two like to do real quick?
Well, I can't do it right now, because if I do it right now, it's probably going to cause more problems.
I'm gonna be speechless,
But...
Oh.
If we're heading, which way are you guys heading? Are we heading to the left, or are we heading downstairs?
To the left,
Yeah,
it would... The left would have been the other way that the other person was dragging their friend, so you probably think you'd...
Downstairs.
I'm just need to check something real quick.
Can I go...
Okay.
I'm gonna do a motion to tell Anne to drop the leash. And I'm gonna wave the kid over.
Okay.
Okay. So as you
I'll
do...
do what she said.
As you do, she does, like, go over to her. And I'm gonna have to check. These are smart dogs.
No!
These are smart dogs.
Oh no.
One
I
of
was
the...
gonna do something before you guys did that.
It's the girl dog that's smart, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna do things before you guys did that. Why'd you guys do it now?
Smarter.
The girls, but I'm pretty sure they would probably pick up the scent of Anne, but not. But I don't think they would be curious about me. I don't think so.
They were kind of... happy with you. What? Yeah?
I actually wanted to cast this before we were going to do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay. I will say, since you are over there, you can do that since they are technically, quote-unquote, Pathfinder speak flat-footed. So, you can do that real quick.
Okay, so
Yeah, I was
you make
going to
a log
cast
pile
it
now?
right here, and that should cover the 20-foot range from there.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So I guess at that point I'd try to sneak over there, and then when I'm covered by the cloud, I'll let the statue vanish.
okay. Let me just draw a quick square.
I wouldn't do it now. I would keep it up for a little bit longer till we're downstairs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll keep it up until I'm sure we're safe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving down towards the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
They turn around and start snarling, and once they see that the fog is in there, they rush into, and they're trying to track you by scent.
Oh no.
And just to kind of see, like, one of them is guiding the other, and inside near the stairway, like, you are making your way downstairs, you kind of hear a sharp growl nearby. I'm going to need to boost his AC as one's making a swipe at him. I'm guessing a 5 does not hit.
5 does not hit.
Okay, good. Yeah, you kind of get the sort of, like, the hair end of your hair is just, like, whiffed at as you feel like this kind of, like, butcher cleaver is just swinging past you. And
I think the statue isn't doing anything now, so I should probably just get rid of it so I can move at full speed.
Yeah. And you are narrowly missed. And speaking of mist, downstairs is extremely misty. You can't see the gnolls anymore, and they're just kind of, like, lost, kind of, like, making the usual hyena sounds at each other, trying to find the people. Like, you feel like they're arguing against each other about where everyone is, and they're kind of bumbling about.
This will last 1 hour.
Yep. So that's one fun thing. Anyway, you're all downstairs now.
Yay!
And reaching downstairs, you see trees, vines, everything just dangling from the wall.
Wait, the wall is covered in trees and such?
There's just woodlands everywhere. You can still see the faint walls, like marble, kind of like wooden walls painted white. You just see a hefty woodland, sprawling roots and branches everywhere.
Huh.
And an entangle of barricades on what you can only assume is like the dining area. Like, these are very thick trees just blocking your way. To the left is a lot of pollen-heavy plants. You can see the pollen just everywhere. To the right is gnarled roots and just tangling vines. And the girl, Rory, is looking by and it's like, oh, that's who's guarding me today.
Today?
You know them.
The groundskeeper, Francesca.
Oh.
She's from Iriak, so she's really good with certain things. The druids are jealous of her.
I can see why. It's really impressive. I'm just genuinely impressed.
Do I
and
know
find it all
anything
very
about this
soothing to
person?
look at.
I'm a druid.
You can roll a nature check real quick if you want.
Okay. Nature.
You get a turn and be like, this is why
Well.
I keep her on the leash. Look at all this. You get lost.
What you can tell is this does not feel like innate druid magic. Like, this feels like something else kind of just quickly made everything grow.
Fascinating.
And
Alright.
just for funsies, Nerful is home to the druid capital of the world, so yeah. This is normal around here to just have things suddenly sprout.
Yeah. How dark is it in here anyway?
You kind of get like glimpses from the window every so often. It feels like you're in a dense forest. Which way do you go?
300 foot of dark vision.
By the way, the map didn't change for me.
I know, I'm not changing it.
Okay.
Because I'm waiting for you to pick a direction or thing to do.
And yeah, it helps that I have to defeat dark vision, so I want to know what's down here.
You can see fine, it's just like peaks of, like rays of sunshine are kind of like peeking through the windows. But other than that, it's just dense forest you kind of get the feeling of.
Well, as a little help to the
Caboose.
two,
Caboose. She's trying to say something.
I'll go for it, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the child and be like, can you tell us more about this, guide? Yeah,
Francesca. Well, she's the groundskeeper here, and she usually handles maintenance and everything. She's the one father does not like most because she is very intense. That's a good word. That's what mother always uses. And she likes doing things if you tell her to use something with a metaphor, she'll do it literally. And sometimes she hears by any means necessary and does this. This is the 7th time this has happened.
Fun.
I'm gonna ask, do you know how she feels about your father?
She does her job, she gets paid, she's okay.
Okay, so, okay.
Anywho, I'm just gonna do it. And close that.
Alright.
Okay, what's everyone's passive perception real quick?
Let me
13.
Let me check.
It should be 10 plus wisdom.
Yeah, it's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Annie and Lilith? Passive perception, not that one.
Passive.
It should be below your main stats.
Okay.
11.
Perception. Oh. It's a 14?
Okay. So you see by one of the windows like an assortment of just a flower box with very pink, vibrant, like purple and pink tulips.
Ooh.
And you see that the petals and the heads of the tulips were pointed down towards you. They suddenly shoot back upwards.
Guys, I think the flowers are watching us.
They are definitely watching us.
I would have guessed if this is... I mean, I would have guessed we're being watched.
Okay.
Do you go
Flowers
right or left?
usually do that?
BSA.
What were you saying, Annie?
I just asked if flowers usually do that.
They don't. They don't.
From what I get, I mean, I'm actually not from the human realm, but like, from what I get, no. Plants don't do that.
I just want to make sure they do lots of weird stuff where I'm from.
Anyway, right is more like a brambly, like, thicket. It's just full of trees and everything, and very dense, thorny bushes. The left side is very, very pollen-rich. Like, you may have a hard time breathing. That seems to be it, but it's more open. Which way you'd rather go?
I would pick the trees myself.
I'm going right.
Because then we have to protect the child, because... Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, we can't protect the child if we can't breathe. Plus, that looks like a great way to get us in a trap, if you ask me.
I'll go right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess right.
So you do take her right a little bit. As you're about to turn the hallway, like it's the staircase and there's a right turn, you're immediately having these giant like roots just shoot up from the floor and kind of like wriggling out in front of you and blocking your path. But they do seem rather thin though.
Huh.
I'm gonna go and try and be like, I really don't want to cause forest fire right now, so
Me either.
what are you gonna do?
They're not. I just use trees.
You have an axe.
I ain't tying them down. These are plants. Don't hurt them.
Hmm.
That is true, but
Yeah.
since you're a druid, do something. You do stuff with plants and nature.
Can't you, like, talk to them or something?
Yeah,
I deal with ice spikes. I don't deal with whatever this is.
Can't even talk to the trees.
I'm gonna turn to
The
the
little axe would be ashamed.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna roll on this dice, or I'm gonna go turn to the kid and be like, do you know what to do?
No, she usually succeeds, so, I've tried. I've gotten a knife from the kitchen before from leftovers, but they do still work, so they're not immune, but I don't have anything right now, obviously. And you're my captors today. You're supposed to do this.
Fair point.
But you can help us do our job if you help. We
I'm
can all
tied.
do this together.
Alright, if you really want to cut down these trees, I
don't
hand me
really
the axe.
want to.
Yeah, you do it. If you're gonna do this, you do it. I'm not telling you this down.
Okay, so I'm gonna try like just pushing on the roots to see if they actually resist or trying to go through them. Not like hard.
You're gonna push on the roots?
Yeah, like just see if they actually try to resist us pushing through.
They seem to be more like writhing and wiggling, and there's enough of them that kind of like whip you back a little bit, like your hand, like being like slapped a little bit, but it's not like painful.
Ow.
It's just like no.
Alright then.
Yeah, they just seem like normal roots. They're like not thick like tree roots. They're just like plant roots. Like if you ever pulled up weeds before.
Website?
I'm first gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna untie her hands, but I'm gonna tie her waist. So I can
Okay.
Just leashed again.
Just leashed again, but she can use her arms now.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do?
No, I just want to make sure you don't run away. That's all. You can do anything.
Okay, so what if I use my club to like push through the roots? Like try and push like an opening?
You're trying to like get them to a point where you can like kind of shoo them away without cutting them up.
Yeah.
Roll me a strength check because they're trying to push you still. Like they're trying to bat you away.
Okay. Let's see. Strength. There it is.
I'll help him with guide.
That's a save. You gotta
That's
roll
a-
the skill. Like if you roll the stat.
Where is
You just roll
Let's
by
see.
clicking strength.
Yeah, just click strength.
okay, also I just click though.
You just rolled strength save, which isn't the same.
Oh, okay, let me just click on oh there it is.
There you go. Yeah. You kind of get the feeling that these things will just kind of still bat you away a little bit, but after a little bit of trying, they do like move aside and you're pushing down a little bit, so you can kind of like just take a side step over if you'd want.
Okay, so that's what I think I'll do. And I'll just gesture to the other guys to more or less do the same.
Alright.
And I'll try to use my club to help them a little bit. If they can scoot through.
Alrighty. So, you can make it fairly through evenly. Everyone kind of makes their way across as everyone wants to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And after Rory goes through the little girl, you notice that as soon as you try to, like, move the club slightly, you're gonna have to try to shoo them aside because they immediately just kind of are trying to get out again, like, back up. So if you try to go through, you're gonna have to roll a acrobatics to try not to get pushed, kind of squirm around.
Wait, they're trying to form up a wall again?
They're trying to move you because with leverage and everything, you'd have to move the club to get over again. You can't like sidestep too much without being weird or like Twister sort of vibes. So you would have to roll acrobatics to kind of jump through.
Oh, okay, so I think I get what you mean, probably.
Think of having like, what's a good example?
So that means the person who doesn't have the axe or whatever has to go make up acrobatics because
They
they're
would,
trying to-
like, you know if you were to hold down a seesaw?
Mm-hmm.
It would be like that, but you're trying to hold down the club. You would have to move your weight a little bit, and it would be a bit too much to actually get it back
around
up.
the club, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll try rolling it. I don't want to lose my club or anything.
Roll that acrobatics.
I'll
Let's
go.
see. Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You make it
I
through.
got 13, I think.
You
Okay, good.
You got a 14. Yeah, you make it through. There's no issues with that. You just kind of take a quick step, and then you kind of flick your hand back and take your next step, and you're good. And
Okay,
there's...
I'll just move on and give the tree a little pat on the trunk.
Alrighty.
It did a good job.
And you do make your way a little bit deeper if you want tokens in.
Okay.
You see a small sort of clearing area. There's not a whole lot up here. It seems that she got lazy mostly to keep Rory in her room and not have her leave much.
She
Sorry.
didn't expect it to be this far.
Yeah, basically didn't expect her to go that far. And let me just move everyone in. There we go. And you see, like, a lot of more normal trees. Like, you see a couple blossoming ones. You see a birch tree at the bottom. You do see a few clumps of just nettle and everything, like, right here and here. And
Okay.
the rest is just, like, normal plants after a while. Like, these are just, like, normal flowering plants. These are just...
Can we move maps again?
Oh,
Yeah, mine hadn't changed.
sorry about that. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Now I see.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I am very, very sorry.
It's okay.
Fine.
Okay. But yeah, you see, like, the usual... I forgot to add that to my player. Hold on. You see the usual, like, deciduous trees everywhere. You see a lot of the vines are just, like, kind of shooting up for smaller ones now. There's no sudden roots or whatever to block you again. It's just whatever was there to block Rory is gone right now.
Okay, that sounds great.
You see, like, a lot of similar flowers. Like, there's a couple tulips on the windowsill still, but they're not, like, looking at you.
Huh. So they're not the watching kind.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Be careful here.
Yeah, I'll just be walking everyone and looking around.
Mhm.
Just enjoying the view mostly.
Before he does that,
And she...
sorry,
It's fine.
can give someone else. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guidance so you can actually respond to something if something happens.
Yes, give me the smart boops.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you going to do just a general look around, or like looking for something specific?
Just generally looking around. I don't know what I'll find.
Roll that perception then.
Yay, okay. Perception. Perception. There it is.
Roll that 4. Let's see what you get.
Okay.
Okay. So you are just kind of like walking around a little aimlessly, and a few of the plants are like kind of moving slightly like away from just a few of them, like just to not get stepped on. One of them doesn't move enough, and you hear a sort of screech come from one of them. Right
Oh, no.
here, this clump of flower turns towards you, as well as this one here, and both turn into sort of little soldier-looking individuals.
Damn.
And they seem primed and ready to attack you.
A tulip ambush. I should have known.
They're Nettle Knights.
Metal Knights.
Nettle Knights. And it is time for that initiative again, so let me just... Sorry, I'm just...
Okay,
I'm spamming a lot, but whatever.
there we go.
Okay. Sorry about the loud music
Oh
again.
boy.
Okay, let me find a thing.
Let me end that turn. Oh, hold on a moment. Okay.
There's initiative.
Turn...
Oh, wow. Actually got a good roll that time.
I'll tell you what's on the other end later, so... Okay. 15 and 3. Make sure to click on your tokens when you do it,
Oh.
because that'll add it immediately to the turn order.
Well, okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Let's see. if I did this right. Oh, we did. Okay, cool.
Okay, 9. All right, first up is Annie.
Okay, okay, so we're fighting the Nettle Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Since they seem to be more or less clear of all of the other trees and such right now, I'm mostly focused on us. I'm gonna use create bonfire on them.
Oh my gosh.
There's one right next to me.
All right.
Set on fire?
I wouldn't suggest doing.
Just screw it, whatever.
Okay.
But
All right.
Okay.
So click
I'm
on
scared to do it, but
create bonfire if you'd like to use it.
I'm thinking maybe no, it seems like the best idea.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That is a concentration spell.
Oh, right. Okay, well that's fine.
Okay, so they have to roll a dex save real quick. They're not the most dexterous, but they can be. That's a 3. So roll that damage real quick.
Okay, what? Oh, right, a D8.
Yep.
Ooh.
That
That's
is 12 points of fire damage. Yes, they're weak to fire.
Yay!
I'd seen this much.
Yep. And you just hear this thing start screeching in pain as you see, like, the leaves are starting to curl up from being blackened by the fire below it.
Now I feel bad. I should just put them in my
One
trap or
of them.
something. That'd be more humane.
It's just one of them because it's basically whatever one enters the tile, it says.
Right. Is it? I think I put the tile here then.
Yep. Let me just draw it on for you.
Wait, if you put it right there, would you be standing on as well or no?
No, it's just a 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally just beneath it. Anyway. Will that be your turn?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. This one right here, currently enjoying its burning, is going to move out of it.
Makes
and
sense.
is going to form a very thorny sword from one of its arms and swing at you.
Oh, makes sense.
But it probably misses because that's a 5.
Yeah. Let me check my AC.
Wait, no, it's not a 5. That's... I was counting its dex. That's a 8. Okay. Still probably doesn't hit, right?
Let me just double check that. Buttons. My AC is 9, so I think I'm good.
You're good. Yep. That'll be its turn, though, since it can't do much else. Anyway, it is Lilith's turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go and. God, I have the child. I don't want to go into battle with the child, so. I'm gonna go probably step back 2 squares.
There is a tree trunk right there, though.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give Caboose. I do have inspiration, right? Bar of inspiration.
Yeah. I think you still have 3 more? I forget.
I don't remember if we're using it before.
She used it once for one of her bard skills.
Yeah, I used it to do the thing. I think I'm pretty sure I've did I? Okay, yeah, no, I used 5, so that means I have 2 left.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give 1 to Caboose.
Alright. Yellen now has bardic inspiration.
Yay. I'll just put in my inspiration thing, just to remind myself I still have it. I'm not inspired, I just have the inspiration moment from the bard.
Okay. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
It's good.
Okay. Yellen's turn.
Alright. Moving the 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 10 feet. I'm gonna cast Produce Flame right on that Metal Knight.
Nettle
Oh,
Knights.
now I'm feeling even worse.
That hits!
Alright, you're gonna take 1d8 damage.
Which one are you hitting?
This one, I assume?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't throw it right now.
This thing wilts, and you see little embers flick up, and a singular vine just kind of like retracts into the earth below you, between the two tiles, and just like sets the tile back where it was, and just pats it before going away. That one is dead.
Okay.
What was it doing with its vines?
It basically had some in its feet from where it was moving. That's how they move.
Yeah, and then the last of my movement, I'm moving right here.
Okay.
Make a little wall
Alright then.
so they can't get in the way.
Wait, do you have that feet, or are you just taking a 5-foot step?
I'm just taking a 5-foot step.
Okay, you're good. Okay. Anyway, this
So
one
either
is...
between me or attack, go to fire to them. So yeah.
This one is going to start running towards you and produce a sort of like long tower shield from its arm, and it's covered in very, very sharp spikes. And that's a nat 1!
Does it trip?
Let's see. That is a 1 on severity for it. It trips right into the bonfire.
Oh my god.
And you just hear it start screaming as it is just incinerated. The little shield thing kind of like flops down for a bit, and then you just see this thing just immediately catch on fire as if you just put in a pile of dried leaves on it.
I honestly want to put out the fire now.
You can do that, yep.
I think I'll do that.
Yep.
I feel
You just
bad
take
for
water
it.
spell.
Yeah, probably don't save it, but still.
Create bonfire can just be dismissed since it's concentration spell.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just
guessing
horrified
we're out
now.
of initiative?
What?
We're out of initiative?
Yep, you're out of initiative right now. I'm gonna keep the battle theme going just for fun.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Well
gonna
then.
go over to the, I guess, like where the, I guess, plant things died, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go touch the remains. Be like,
It's just ashes and charcoal, basically.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna whisper an apology to it,
I guess it wins.
I'm gonna be like, may you
because I
rest.
am very sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say may you
By
rest
the
in
way,
peace.
you
Yeah.
two, can you guys see in the dark?
It's just
I
like...
have-
It's just like windows have rays of light every so often, and it just lights up the room kind of dimly.
I'm also gonna be
I
like,
do
hey,
in fact have dark vision.
Lilith, you were
Okay.
saying?
I'm gonna say, hey, can we take a short rest? I do want all my board of inspiration back.
I wouldn't rest here.
If you want, you can... sorry, I forgot to do the voice. If you want, there's the kitchen up ahead.
Oh, that sounds much better than here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen.
Alright, and just because I'm going to actually stop because kitchen
Just a
time.
question about your bardic inspiration. How long does it last?
I
What
think
do
it's
you mean?
I think it's an hour until it disappears, so if you take
Yeah.
a short rest, you would need to get it back again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait,
can
wouldn't
I
that be a
find
long
a
rest
safe
though?
way through here to make sure we don't run into any more of those Metal Knights? Try to get to the
Wait,
kitchen.
wouldn't that be a long rest though? I thought short rests were like 30 minutes.
Short rests are an
long-
hour.
An hour about.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to
If we're taking like an hour, can I like bury the plants we killed?
I'll allow it, but you do
Thank
have to
you.
get them in like through the tiles, basically.
I mean, I wouldn't be taking them far. We're already on the ground.
Okay. There we go. So, you go on ahead where everything is after just a quick look around to make sure there was nothing else there. Like, you kind of move a couple of the plants around. It's like, they're just normal plants. They just seem to be there
Right.
for mostly aesthetic reasons or to, like, block you a little bit. But you do make it, like, on the horizontal side from the dining area. There's a fairly decent-sized kitchen with a very lavish spread, and there's no one around right now. With all this food kind of out in front of you, you see, like, all sorts of tea cakes, finger sandwiches, little bits of just hors d'oeuvres everywhere. And Rory takes a couple for herself.
I'm tempted, but I also don't think it's a good idea. But it's her, she lives here. It's probably fine.
She lives here, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I don't
eat.
live here, so it's not fine.
Or drink. Or breed, actually.
You don't eat or drink or breathe.
I breathe, but I do not eat or drink.
No, it's like I seriously don't do that. That's my
I
first
know.
thing.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I'm gonna go towards the child and be like, "Hey, do you need anything else? Are you good? I want to be a hospital captures. I guess hospital.
Captor.
It's
I'm
good
gonna
so
be a
far.
Good captor. I want to make sure she's all good.
It's fun. It's fun. I'm just sorry that you have to go against Francesca. She's the worst.
I'm gonna look around the kitchen to see
I
if
remember the
there's.
metal knights burning.
Wait, too many people talking.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Annie, you first.
I was just gonna say, and I have this haunted look about the metal knights burning, so I do feel sorry up against her.
Just Vietnam flashbacks, just them burning.
I mean, they scream.
Hopefully, since you buried them, she won't be that bad, right? You know.
I mean, maybe, but I'm scared.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's like a way around to find a basically a path out of here to go outside.
That's a good idea.
You do see a trapdoor and you do open it, but you do look down and it's just complete just pantry. It's just a root cellar. It doesn't lead outside, sadly. There's just the usual sort of like, what is it called? Like the dumbwaiter to go down to put some materials up, but other than that, there's not much down there. Like, it's a very...
Question: since we're in the kitchen, kitchens have knives, right?
Do you want a knife?
I'm gonna go grab a knife and I'm gonna go give a knife to the child.
We do not need to arm the child.
What kind of knife are you gonna give her?
Hey, Lilith, let me get this straight. You want to arm our captive?
Yes, because
That's not how this usually works, from what I understand.
She's right, this is not how it works.
Yeah, see, the child agrees with me.
Listen, self-protection is always a good thing to have.
It won't hurt
We're
me.
protecting her.
They're not gonna hurt her. It's not
Exactly, they won't do that either.
True. Stay strapped.
Do you still want a knife just in case or anything?
I am gonna take a knife and I'm gonna just like put it in like my, I guess, bag.
Do you want a fairly big knife or like a normal sized knife?
Like a fairly normal knife.
Okay, that does count as just a plain dagger. Like if you were to take bigger, it'd be short sword.
Yeah, I'll take a dagger.
Okay. You now have a normal chef's knife as a dagger. Enjoy.
Cool.
Anyway, for those who do partake in the food, if you do, like if anyone will, like she's just enjoying herself. She's just kind of sitting down enjoying her food.
Wait, this counts as a short rest, right?
Yeah, this counts as a short rest, but I'm gonna let you have like any spell slots back if you do.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have some food.
fine, I'll eat something too.
I don't eat, so I can't. I was wondering if you guys want to take the rest of the heal.
You can.
Yeah.
I will allow it, like, if you want your character to eat just to have it. Like, I'm just going to say for funsies, it just basically turns the energy for you.
Like, I won't eat much, but I'll eat something. Just to get my spell slots back.
I'll have some quality time with my daughter now, adopted.
I like how immediately it's just like, oh, I have a great family, they're just sheltering, and it's just like, I'm kidnapping this kid for myself. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back then. Sorry, everyone.
I'll do the same thing, too. I'll be back.
So, I think they know we're here because we did burn a guy and we did leave him unconscious.
Yeah.
Not
They
to mention
probably
hiding
know.
us.
Though maybe they don't know where we are?
Well, I did fog up. Yeah, I guess. That fog will make it pretty confusing.
Yeah, they wouldn't know which direction exactly. Probably.
They know we went downstairs.
Yeah, but, you know, they don't know. I mean, look at this place. They don't know where exactly.
Yeah. Also, sorry about that earlier. It's just, I was staring at Lilith and it looks like a male elf.
Huh.
I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I got too confused because I thought you were Annie, not Lilith. But I was supposed to
No,
get
no,
Lilith pictures as a male elf.
it's fine. To be fair,
Yeah.
they're pretty androgynous.
I know. I played a I played a bard, rogue, changeling before.
Really?
Yeah, that was fun. I died a lot. Well, actually, I didn't die. It's just that I was really low on HP a lot because all my stuff were kind of utility based, and we were in combat 90% of the time because my party could not
Sounds
stop
like
burning
you-
towns down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty evil party. We burnt down
Mm.
4 different villages and one city
Jeez.
twice. We also blew up said city by accident. So that was
Yeah.
fun.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it at least, but geez, it sounds like you
Okay,
didn't
I'm
have quite
back.
the right build. Oh, hello, Sensei.
Welcome back.
We were just talking a bit.
Yeah. I was telling about my old party experience, my first time playing D&D, where we burnt down 4 villages in a city twice and blew up the city again.
And apparently died like 4 times.
I
Death. Yeah.
actually our party wipe was due to a bunch of kobolds.
Oh, yep, they'll get ya. They'll get ya.
And then we were
Yeah.
level 13. There was 3 of them.
Okay, that's a little more unusual.
But the DM, the make it fair, you put the kobolds because the kobolds belong to this magical merchant who apparently has staff that can summon demons.
Fun.
And he used that staff to possess one of our party members after they killed him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So it summoned a demon inside you.
One of the party members, yeah. The rest of us actually just died. We were knocked out and then, killed by the kobolds. It was more they were doing it for revenge because we did kind of kill their master by hurling a fireball at him.
Anyway,
Thank you all for the raid too, by the way. Thank you for following, and thank you, Shiro, for everything. Sorry, we were getting into D&D. Sorry, I had to do a quick thanks. Anyway,
it's okay.
Oh,
you were saying?
I was just telling telling you guys the time where this merchant he robbed us for like 2 gold. We met him again at a different port city. The first thing my party member does is throw a fireball at him while he was entertaining a bunch of people in the crowd.
Oh my god.
He killed a bunch of civilians. We were able to criminals into town. And then we killed our kobolds, who were the servants of the said merchant we killed, who apparently was selling magical gear, including an amulet that summoned demons.
This is why you don't fight salesmen.
Yeah. Look, if Mystery Dungeon has taught you anything, salesmen are the strongest entities on the planet.
Yeah, they can just one-shot Link.
They want everyone.
Or just kill you in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Or, like Mamizao, since there's a Toho Mystery Dungeon, Mamizao will just destroy you.
Okay, I need to play that sometime.
She literally summons a bunch of Tanuki statues if you rob her.
Wonderful.
It's great. And also her theme for it is just perfect.
That same campaign, I went through 2 characters. One character got turned to a slab. The other character was killed. The slab part was interesting. I played for a slab for like half the campaign, actually, because the DM kind of ruled it where I still had control, kind of.
Because you're a changeling?
No, it's because the slab that hit me, apparently I wasn't around any other slabs, and it wasn't enough to actually. It just turned me into a slab. It was like magically transformed. It wasn't the normal way of dying. A slab.
Right.
Return the slab to its proper form.
Yeah, well, I turned to a frogman. Who did a
That
lot
makes
of
me
damage.
wonder, like, what happens if you get like infected by 2 different kinds of slad?
Oh, slad. I think you said slab.
No, the frog people
slad.
from Chaos.
Right.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
This time I ventured to the frog person, who was really OP, because I had 113 HP and would regen 10 HP per turn. It was really broken.
Fun.
We actually tortured a slab like that, too. It was gruesome.
All right.
Anyway,
Yep.
Are we ready to keep going?
Yes.
We're ready.
Yeah.
all right. So you all managed to get everything back, spell slots, whatever, and Rory was just enrapturing you in all these sorts of fairy tales like Mother Goose and Grimm, and basically what is the concept of isekai manga, basically. Like,
And I'm just listening with this amazed look on my face.
During this time, has it been an hour since we're doing this resting here?
yeah, it's been an hour or so.
Alright. Inspiration gone.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm just gonna be amazed at my new daughter learning the anime.
Wait,
Yeah.
you said we got everything back. Did I get my D6 back as well for my knowledge from the past, or no?
Spell slots, HP, and skills, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. Another lad. Anyway. The doors to the kitchen on both sides for, like, the exit from where it seemed like to go to the dining room and the other side of the hallway are closed as well. Like, there's big branches and actual trees blocking the way. But to the front, if you kind of peek through, you can hear someone humming a tune as you can hear the sound of scraping metal.
I'm assuming that's Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. And also, they sound intimidating. I'm intimidated. They didn't even roll for it.
If you want to go back the other way and try to make your way through the forest, you can, or you could try and break through the front.
Wait, yeah, I thought we went through the forest already.
No, that was just part of it. Like, there's a kitchen area, and then there's, like, more hallway downwards on the side if you wanted.
I feel like
Okay.
avoiding this humming, scraping person would be a good idea.
Most likely.
I mean, that is towards the entrance, so...
We might have to
We
go
can't
and
go
face
another
them.
way to get there?
No, we probably have to go and face them.
No.
Alright. You guys ready?
As ready as we're gonna be.
Alright, let's do this.
So, what do? Do you try to go through the trees that are blocking your way currently, or do you go through the sort of like less dense forest area that was the other way around that'd be longer? Potentially with more?
No, we'll go the short way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. These trees are fairly dense, but there are some spots in the top if you want to climb over, or you can try to cut your way through if you want, or some other ideas if you want.
Sorry, could you say that again? I blanked.
It's okay. The trees that are in the kitchen, like, blocking the front end, there are some open areas near the top if you want to try and climb through, from what you can guess. And they're not really moving a lot, they're just kind of like normal trees. But you can also probably take a bit to cut them down. Or if you're really daring, some other plans would probably be decent. I'm curious what you have in mind.
I personally would want to not cut them down because that would attract a lot of attention and probably piss off the trees.
I am the Lorax and I speak for the trees. The trees say fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably worse.
And I don't want to go and light the trees on fire. That would probably be worse too.
Yeah, I don't want to have to do more burials either.
Yeah. So it's either climbing or we're gonna go in through it.
That'd be,
So that'd be the cutting part. So we had to climb through it then.
you can climb, or you can try to make your way through, like, squishing yourselves, basically.
Do you want
Fine with
to?
me.
I don't think climbing would be the best way, just because some people here don't probably have a acrobat. Would it be acrobatics or strength?
Athletics.
I am not good at that.
The athletics.
Athletics. I can probably make it up.
Actually, maybe I could actually.
Actually, I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna give myself guidance. I'm gonna climb up there with my rope and throw it down to help him climb up.
Okay, so roll athletics real quick.
Okay.
All of us?
Athletics?
Or
Just yelling.
okay.
Yelling. Or...
Yelling 11
Okay.
plus the D 4.
Okay.
That's
These-
13.
you do make it out there. These are kind of thick, deciduous trees still. And there is just enough space for you to kind of crawl over. And you are still kind of like blocked in the leaves and such. So they're kind of still that scraping sound coming from the other room.
I'm gonna throw my rope down so they can all get up here.
Okay. Yeah. What are the others gonna do?
I just try to push through the trees basically and squeeze around and everything and push through.
Roll me a dexterity check. Because
All
you're
right.
trying to squeeze down through, and you're not wearing anything bulky, so...
Okay. Give me a second. Dexterity.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
That's a natural 20, but it's 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, you squirm your way through very, very easy. Kind of get, like, stuck for a moment in panic, but then you just, like, move up and then down, and you do make your way through. Lilith, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna go pat my shoulder to tell her to wrap her arms around me. I'm gonna try to go climb the rope.
Alright, she does so. Roll that athletics with advantage a bit. Because you got an easy way up.
Mm.
17. So, yeah, you do get up there, and Yellen is just kind of lurking in the trees too. However,
Yep.
you do kind of peer through the doorway, Anne. And in the center, sitting on the tiles, is someone sharpening a very hefty pair of shears. If you scroll down a bit.
Do you know who our tokens down there?
I can move the tokens down there for you. Hold on a moment. It's still on
that'd be good.
It's still on the sheet. I just need to move it down there. Actually, would be just because we're still there.
Okay.
Through the entranceway, you do see a person who seems to be kind of like wooden ball joints for like one of those like art doll stuff, but they're very vibrant green, wearing a nice green hat, kind of reminiscent of plants and such, and they're wearing a pair of green overalls with a sort of white dress shirt. She is maliciously scraping her shears on a whetstone.
Right.
And I'm
Okay.
guessing she's noticed us.
She's just kind of minding her own business.
Don't have anything that can help us here.
Let's try and go somewhere else and get around her.
You're peering
That's
through the
impossible.
door
Oh.
of... Since you can
Yeah,
see in the room easily. You're kind of like blocked by a normal pair of like the kitchen doors with the round porthole sort of thing.
And I'm guessing over here is the way out.
That's the way out indeed. You see very large double doors with the sun shining outside and a nice path.
Okay. And the green part is foliage and such.
Yep, foliage and everything is just growing out of the tiles. You do see from the other side, like there's a couple of trees on one side and then the flowering plants on the other from earlier.
Okay.
Okay, so is there so can we like for the I don't know who's with the tree? I forgot who's on the tree with me.
That would be Yellen's at the tree, and you still kind of have to like crawl over a little bit, and at the doorway, kind of staring out. Since she squirmed around the trees.
Okay.
I'm
Can
guessing
we
that certain chest isn't good.
can we tree hop? Can we
Like
go
tree
from
hop?
Yeah, like go to branch to go and try to.
The trees do not extend that far out. They only go to the doorway, really.
I'm not that kind of elf.
Guess we'll have to fight this one. It's the only way through. She's gonna see us if we try to sneak by. And I don't think any of my spells can save us from that.
Does anyone have
Well,
any illusion
I
spells?
can still
maybe?
make illusions, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, should
Could
probably.
you make Wait, can you make illusion? Oh no, she was too big. You see,
Yeah, I can only make them in a certain spot. I can't make them follow people.
if only I don't.
Alright,
But can you
you
make a
guys are
sound?
ready to.
Wait, you can make a sound though, right?
Yeah, I can make a sound.
So can you do a mimic of her voice, like going down the hallway, or?
Okay, sure. I'll just ask her, like, what do you think you'd say if you actually made it to the door and you were getting out?
She kind of taps her chin and just looks over. I wouldn't say much, but well, she like lifts up the bottom part of her dress a little bit to show off the shoes. She's wearing like very, like,
Oh,
kind of, what's the word for it? Kind of like they clack a little bit whenever she walks in some
right. I can
areas.
make a shoe noise for sure.
Okay.
So, if that's the idea, I can make. Well, actually, can I make the sound go that far away?
What's the
Let me
spell
double
do
check.
again?
Let's see. Minor illusion, 30 feet.
Okay, 30 feet. So you can do that from the doorway.
Oh, cool. So that's 30 feet.
Yep, that is 30 feet.
All right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make the sound of her feet going that way, and yeah, I'll get her to move, and then we can maybe find a hiding spot along the way there, and we'll sneak around some more after that.
What's the DC saving throw for that?
Oh, let me check again. I should really just keep this up. DC saving throw.
That's a 16 with her int.
Uh,
None of us have that high.
minor. Hold on. Let me check something else. Uh, doesn't really say anywhere, I don't think.
It should be when you click it and it shows up in the chat, so.
Yeah,
Yes.
just click it.
Oh. Okay, I'll just click it and see what happens then.
Yep. I think it's 14?
DC
Yeah.
14.
She passes. Like, you
No.
you kind of hear the kind of stepping for a moment, and she looks down. Which hallway are you making go down?
Good point. I don't want her to go toward the exit, so I guess this way?
Okay. So she turns around and she kind of like waves her hand a little bit, and you see like a green spark like spew forth and then go down the hallway. And you see a puff of dandelion just come out, and she shakes her head and just starts like grinding even more with the whetstone.
Okay, so she knows we're here now. I'm sorry.
What's the plan?
Okay, okay.
Hey, I have one trick, but we'll have to fire in order for this to work.
Okay. Seems unavoidable at this point. What's your trick?
If we can damage her enough, I can do this.
Oh god, that's a lot of eating. Oh, sleep.
Sleep. I think
Yeah,
that's based on max HP.
Oh yeah, it's total how many hit points.
Current hit points. Current.
Current hit points, yeah.
Hit
So,
point creature.
Okay.
so you're saying if we weaken her enough, this could work on her. But I mean, my illusion didn't work. She could just save on that anyway.
There's no save on this. You just go to sleep.
It
Yep.
says there is.
Oh, wait, does it save? Is that
There-
right?
Yes, yeah,
There is.
Save is spell save
check.
DC is 13.
The other guys just had such low DC, it didn't count really.
And one of them even still made it.
Wait.
I could.
No, wait.
Okay.
It is just sleep.
Yeah, you just go to sleep.
Okay, yeah. It's usually a spell save DC just in case, but even then.
Yeah, there's no DC on here. If you weaken enough, they just go out.
Alright, so I guess we're doing this? Unless you guys have a better plan.
I can distract her a bit using my spells, but
Can
after
also.
that, I really need to, fight.
Yeah. Well, I can certainly be distracting.
I can also. Oh no! Should I try to scare her? Do you think she
I
would
don't
be
think she's gonna be
scared?
intimidated. Though. She is more
Yeah,
intimidated.
she's intimidating.
Because I could do this.
Down, then she'll definitely know we're here.
Well, she's.
Well, hold on. If you can
she's
make flames pop up, that would distract her for sure. Probably.
That's if I use my voice, but she would know I'm there instantly then, because I would actually like.
I don't know if that would work. This is basically her domain. I don't think she's gonna be too intimidated.
That is true.
I'm sorry, I just love you all just like trying to pick out what to do. It gives me so many ideas for later things. Keep going.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
know
rating her stronger.
the rating of these two. They're not fighters like the last party was.
Yep, there's like no anything. This is Team Magic Squad.
Yeah.
The last
You know what? What if I just shoot her with a chaos bolt?
A what?
Chaos
That's one of my
Bolt.
spells.
Ooh.
Do you
Like,
just want to bardic knock her?
I mean, basically, yeah. But it doesn't seem like we're coming up with any better ideas. So I'm thinking
Yeah,
we just shoot her and hope for the best, basically, and maybe we can try getting her to fall asleep later.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could spread out a little so she doesn't, I don't know, nuke us or something.
You would
I mean,
have to
as a
go
giant
through the
hero
door,
wizard, she's
though.
probably not gonna nuke us.
You
She's
would.
a fireball.
It's not a fireball, but you know.
I'm just saying, you will have to open the door to actually shoot at her, unless you want to try to shoot through the door.
Oh, she's past the door right now?
Yeah, like, there's a door right around here. I'm sorry I didn't put it in.
Okay.
Wait, is it what?
I'm in a tree with Lola. We basically just see her just fine from where we're standing, or no?
Yeah, you can see her just fine. She's like you know those chef doors where there's like the circular put from the kitchen?
All right.
It's like that.
Okay, so we're basically above the door, kind of.
Yeah.
What if I shoot over the door?
You can't, it's a door.
But there's a hole in it.
No, like the porthole things, like those like circular windows.
Oh.
They don't
Yeah.
open though, but
I also have Song of Rest. I forgot. I totally have Song of Rest too.
Okay, what does that do?
it's the thing that you play when you.
It
Yeah.
just knows when we're resting.
Yeah,
Which-
you're good though.
It says that only works on friendlies, though.
No,
Yeah, no. I totally forgot. I could have used that before. I'm like, oh,
it's okay. It's okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. You know, we worked out just fine.
yeah.
Wait, do you
I'm
still need...
trying. No, everything we should be all good. We have everything. It's just
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking.
Like I said, if you attack her right now, I was gonna cast Fog Cloud to try to buy us some time. Because
So she doesn't know exactly where we are?
No, because then she'll either have to walk out to try to fight us,
Oh, good point.
or
Okay, so yeah, so we open a door, make a fog cloud, and then we go out and we try to make some distance, and then we attack her?
the problem is, as soon as I cast a fog, she'll definitely know something's up.
Yeah, that's true, but she won't know where exactly we are, and if we just walk out the door normally, she'll definitely know where we are.
You just want me to cast Fog Cloud and we try to sneak out?
Okay, okay, how about this? We try to open a door, and if she looks in our direction, you cast fog cloud.
I have to cast it right away, though. I was gonna cast it before a second level to make a 40-foot cloud, which should cover this entire room.
Right, okay.
I'm right now looking. I do have the tail of. I still have the tail of the run on my back.
We have everything back, so you should have everything, even all your bardic inspirations back.
Yeah, no, I know I do, but I don't think
Okay,
it would
fine, you
help
go with your fog
because-
cloud idea.
Alright, we Fog Cloud and we just try to book it.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Okay. Draw that square where you'd like the cloud as you open the door.
I'm casting level 2, so it's 40 feet of cloud. It's basically this entire room.
Okay.
Wait, who's gonna attack this? Who's gonna attack her?
I think I'll try distracting her with some noises and some spells and such, so basically I'm the attacker here, and you guys try to keep going.
Wait, whoever's gonna do it, I'm gonna go give them a bard of inspiration.
Please do. That might help.
It's not the
And
entire room. This room's 45 by 45.
I was
still,
45.
that's pretty close. But yeah, I'll be distracting her and attacking and everything. If things get too bad, I'll just do that statue spell again and try and meet you guys outside.
Hang on, let me. Are you measuring a corner?
I'm measuring from the
If I
corners,
don't
yeah.
make it, remember me.
A 45-foot sphere that's gonna go in the center. It's just gonna go 40 foot out this way. That's how I thought it was gonna be the entire room.
You want that? I was measuring, like, the box because it's a box.
Yeah, but it's a sphere according to the spell. A 40-foot sphere.
Oh, okay. So, I have a sphere. Like that, right?
That looks good.
That's small. It's 15 feet, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Well, it would filter out, so let's just do... That's a square.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because if I cast it, it's gonna be 40 foot everywhere.
I think that's it.
Yeah, and the second level, so it's gonna be one spell round and one more game.
Let me just zoom out a bit so I can actually show. Like that?
Yeah, that's 40 foot.
Okay.
I have a bonus action as well. Can I cast that too?
What would it be?
This one. Yeah.
Sanctuary. Yeah, that'd be helpful.
First, make a wisdom saving throw on a save. Or lose. Okay. Wait.
Cool.
That's a DC. Yeah, it is a save. Okay.
Because I cast on an ally or a creature.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Casting on a roll, so at least he has some way to not get one-shotted.
Okay, so
Just know if things go south and she follows you outside, I will have to make a new map real quick.
okay. So that's the plan. Now you can make the fog. I go out there and try to draw her attention, and you guys try and sneak out. And I'll try and follow you later.
This is an action. This is a bonus action. I was wondering if the game will let me cast both of them.
After you both talk me, of course.
Because they're not. Well, one's concentration, the other's not. That's what I'm wondering.
One is, however, a level 1 spell, so I think that is not going to be good enough for it, or you would have to do reaction. Let me just check real quick. Hold on. I'm just doing the good old-fashioned Google because this is one thing I've not done.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It says that you cannot cast it unless it were a cantrip, it says from the thing.
Oh, so I can't cast a bonus action thing unless it's a cantrip?
Oh, wait. I got conflicting responses for everything. Okay, never mind. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Bonus action. That's what's going to cast it on them.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, you got 1 minute. Alright. First the fog, then the sanctuary. And that's
Okay.
round.
That is, however, going to be potentially hard to run through. So if you're sprinting, that will be needing to have some fun things happen, though. Because you just blocked a whole bunch of foliage and trees and everything, too, from your view.
Oh no, I'm just gonna sneak it.
You're using a fog cloud, though, so anyone else who does run through, their vision's obscured.
Yep.
And that concentration's gonna be fun. Alrighty. So, for everyone running through, roll me... What's a good idea? Yeah, that's the 2 spells for turn roll I was thinking of. It's a good thing to roll.
Alright, the spells are active. I'm gonna remove the spell slots already.
Okay. I'm just trying to see what would be good. Perception. Next. Okay.
We try to be...
Yeah?
When we try to be stealthing, since we're trying to go past them,
You would need to roll stealth. I would do that with advantage because you're obscured. But because you only got a glimpse of the layout of the room, you didn't study it for a bit, you don't know if you're going through deep foliage or tree or whatever.
So this is not gonna help me?
Where is it?
that would...
I mean, if you got a good look, yeah, I guess so.
That's each day. That's each day.
Huh?
Oh, so you already used it?
That is each day. That would be a thing to try to take account of. I've had skills using like class skills and stuff like bardic inspiration, or if you had like paladin stuff, that would be restored. But like things that say each day from race and background, that's not a thing. Sorry.
I used it on the hedge mage. That's not happening.
Yeah, use it on the hedge maze. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoops.
So everyone roll stealth with advantage real quick. Oh fuck.
Uh,
Oh no.
Okay, 19.
Oh, do I need to roll? Since I'm staying behind, basically.
Are you going to try to immediately do it, or are you going to try and just do your thing?
Well, first I think I want to use another illusion to make a loud noise and draw attention in my direction. Since that's not an attack, I won't get rid of Sanctuary, and then while she's focused on me, they can sneak out.
Okay. It does have to be hers, though. I think so. Ward a creature within range against the attack. Well, who's warded? Annie is?
Yeah, no, Annie, yeah, Annie's warded, and if you move an attack or making a spell that affects the enemy or deal damage, the spell ends.
Okay. So it's not an attack, yeah, it is trying to get her attention, so I would argue you would have to do that real quick. And just so no one is caught because of the tree stuff and her rolling a 4 at best, I'm gonna need you to roll while you're obscured. That good old perception, because you have obscured vision because you're trying to move through fog cloud.
Okay, perception?
Yep. Trying to move through a fog cloud. Oh no.
6, because I can add that. And I get this back. So that's gonna be a 12.
Your DC is 13. Lilith, I need you to roll a perception for that.
Oh, perception.
Because you're trying to move through very, very obscured and questionable terrain.
Before I do that, can I guess guidance? Or is it too late?
You can do that, yeah, I'll do that. I'll let you do that.
Alright, thanks.
Oh. That still doesn't succeed, sadly. So, on the right, you hear Caboose thud into a fairly big tree, and you let out a decent-ish noise. On the left, Lilith gets caught underneath some very, very low-lying vines and ivy and trips. And Rory is not good with stealth enough. You hear the crinkling of leaves. Annie, you're trying to do the minor illusion thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that before she starts finding them.
Okay, she is coming towards you from what you can gather. And what kind of noise do you make?
I'm thinking like a high-pitched whistle-like thing, like I'm deliberately trying to get her attention, like, hey, I'm over here.
Okay, and just for fun. Okay. She is kind of moving around, and... Hey Lilith, what's your AC real quick? As you see a pair of giant shears coming down.
She's giving you a haircut, run!
AC is 12.
It's a 20 to hit.
Okay.
You are stabbed with two giant blades from garden shears, and you take 6 points of damage, and I'm gonna need you to roll a con save quick.
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
No.
You are now bleeding, and you take an extra point of damage this turn, and for 3 turns after.
7 points?
Okay.
That is 7 points. 6 from piercing, and 1 from just bleeding. And you...
I was gonna say, can I still do my reaction of Hellish Rebuke?
You can! I'm gonna get the battle music started, because you are now officially entering combat. Hold on.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we need to get some good old battle music. And I picked the best thing for this! You thought it was all gonna be very butchery. No, this is very cheerful and happy. Okay, gotta roll that dex save.
Can I do it at a level 2?
That is automatically level 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she failed that save. I'm gonna let you double your... well, you're gonna add your charisma damage to it anyway, so...
Yeah.
Just-
It'd be
For
just
fun,
like-
add another d10 because she failed so badly on that dex save.
so we
Yang,
need
He's
the-
too planty.
Where are we?
Right now... Do you mind if I move your
Yeah, you
tokens?
just move them where you figure they are, I guess.
Right here? And right
Oh.
here. Like, Caboose, you just slammed into the tree right here.
Okay.
So-
3d10?
3d10. She is kind of just stabbing you, but you don't get the same crickly, crackling feeling as you did for these smaller ones. She still takes some decent damage, though. Everyone roll that initiative.
Alright.
Just so you know, you are all obscured, so...
That's something. I
Wait,
may
what?
have to waste that sanctuary after all.
I got disadvantage then?
Oh, no.
For initiative, no. But you will need to do something. And, okay.
Lifetime initiative, nice.
And that's a 5. Oh no.
To be fair, she just got stabbed.
Yeah.
And you are currently prone, though, too, so...
Oh.
Go for it.
Right here. Here?
Yep, you will have to kind of try to deal with the disadvantages on attack rolls, though.
Alright. These spells. What I got here? She took quite a bit of hit, didn't she?
Yep.
Alright. Gonna go ahead and hit her with. So, I need it. Concentration. I need to concentrate on my fog.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Okay,
Right.
fair. You will have to drop concentration on Annie, though.
No,
Oh, that's
but
fine. I'm about to waste it anyway.
The thing on Annie's not concentration. The
No,
fog is.
Sanctuary is.
Sanctuary's not concentration, it's just duration.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just duration. Let me double check.
Why did I see? Oh, it's because I was
yeah,
looking at
then-
Fog Cloud. You will have to drop Fog Cloud, though.
Yeah, I'll have to drop fog cloud if I were to
At this
attack.
point, I don't think it's helping.
Yeah.
The plan's kind of foobar.
Do you want to drop Fog Cloud in favor of Fairy Fire?
No, I'm just gonna attack this. I'm just gonna attack her.
Okay.
No Fairy Fire?
Put in it.
Yep, no Fairy Fire, sadly.
Yeah. Would produce flame also do the same thing, or will I still have fog cloud if I use produce flame?
Is Produce Flame a concentration spell?
It's a cantrip.
Is it concentration, though? That's the only question.
Yeah.
That is not. You can cast that.
Okay. Constant. All right.
Yeah, it's not concentration, so you're good.
That's gonna hit. Eight's
you-
not gonna hit.
Here's the thing, though. That is a 10-foot reach.
Oh.
And that's attacking Lilith in
know.
front of you, too.
Produce flame isn't a 10-foot reach.
It says 10-foot radius in dim light. Wait, what?
That's just the brightness when I shine it. If I
Roll the
hit
flame at a
brightness.
creature. Oh, okay, I was reading that wrong. Okay.
fire. That's what it is.
Anyway. Yeah, that 8 doesn't hit. But let's see what happens just for the fun of it.
We're in a forest.
Yeah. Yeah, Lilith is okay. She doesn't get hit, so... Like, you just see the flame just, like, kind of puff against the wall right here, and a little bit of...
Okay, how it works is, if I throw it on another turn, if I do it for just a straight attack, I'm basically just kind of, not really launching it, but kind of just putting it in front of me. I kind of smacking people with a torch. The whole 30
Gotcha,
seconds-
gotcha. So you're just
Okay,
basically slapping with fire.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, you're good. Sorry about that. Anyway, will that be your go?
Okay.
Yeah, because I try to use my bonus thing. Actually, no, I can still do Sanctuary, can't I?
You already used it on me.
You would have to move it and... I think,
it?
right?
It just says ward a creature. It doesn't say. It doesn't tell me how many people I can target.
Let's see. Sanctuary. Let me just scroll up. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the wounded creature on a failsafe, blah, blah, blah. It is a bonus action, and it is 30 feet, and it's only one target for whom you can select per cast. Like, if you... Hold on. So yeah, you're good.
I can use it
Yep.
and won't drop it, so I'm gonna use it on little Lilith here.
Okay. So Lilith is now warded.
Yeah.
Okay. So... The groundskeeper, Francesca, is going to grunt and pull up her little shears, and you hear a clank, and she's going to turn around towards you and swing twice with what look like 2 scimitars real quick.
Oh wait, she's prone, so ambush doesn't count.
Oh no, they split.
Yep. That would be a 7 to hit for the first time, so that's a no.
Our scissors is intimidating.
Yeah, that's not 7 to hit, that. Right, that's a 10 to hit. So, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
13 doesn't hit? Okay.
And when she attacks me, oh no, I don't have the ward. It was just Lilith.
Okay. And she has a little thingy of her own, too. She's going to quick plant a little seed by chucking it into the ground right around here. And from the corner of your eye, you smell what smells like a very, very rich, like, alcohol of sorts.
Oh no.
And you get a sudden twinge of honey as you see dandelions start bursting out from it. I'm gonna need everyone to roll a con save.
Uh,
Oh,
Constitution.
saves.
You succeed. Okay.
okay, con save.
Okay, Annie's good, but Lilith, you're getting the brunt of this. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god,
So you suddenly start, like, your eyes feel like they're, like, getting the worst allergies ever. And your nose is starting to twitch a lot, and you suddenly cannot stop sneezing. You currently have halved movement speed because of it. And you also have disadvantage to attack for 1 turn.
Ah, god damn it. Okay.
So that's her go. Annie, your go.
Attack though, because
okay,
ward goes away, or I attack if the ward goes away.
That wasn't an attack, though. That was a debuff thing.
No, I'm talking to Lilith. Lilith, if she attacks.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
okay, I'm just thinking. So, the fog's still up. Can I see her well enough?
You would have to roll with disadvantage or try to clear the fog in another way if you were a CC.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
It's okay.
Because I was just gonna shoot her, basically, but... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and get closer before I do anything, so I can actually see what I'm shooting at, if anything. That seems like the best idea. So I'm gonna try and move into, I guess, melee range like the other two.
Roll that good old perception check as you're trying to move around things.
Alright. Remember something was...
You're good. You're golden.
Yay.
You can. After you see the dandelions, it's like, okay, they're definitely this way, and you just kind of like step over them, and easily you make your way through.
Okay, now that I'm closer,
Don't worry about that.
it's fine.
It's okay.
Now that I'm closer, what can I do?
Something.
You cannot cast Fairy Fire if you want to do that, Caboose.
That's something.
Anyway. What's the plan?
Yeah, I guess I'm still gonna shoot her with a Chaos Bolt.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
That good old hit.
Okay, I roll...
Wait, is it to
what would I...
You
would
just
I
roll
roll
to
to hit?
attack. You roll a d20 with your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. What?
Oh crap.
Uh, I...
Okay.
What?
So,
Mm,
Chaos Bolt. Annie, I'm going to need that good old sorcerer spell tree for wild magic for those things.
Oh, okay. What are you asking for exactly?
I need that wild magic sorcerer, good old fashioned, roll that d100, see what the heck happens, because that's a 30.
Yeah. Okay. You got a 77.
No, I needed 30. I was doing the rolls for that, and
Okay,
I was
30.
doing severity, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a moment. Okay, let's see.
How do I... Okay, now there it is. Okay. No, wait. That's not it.
Okay.
How do I roll a d30?
No, I need the list. Okay, hold on, I brought it up. Let's
Oh, the
see.
list. Okay,
30.
What?
Okay.
What'd I do?
Okay. So, you remember how you saw outside?
I did see outside.
You're suddenly outside.
Huh?
29 and 30 on the Wild Magic Sorcerer tree. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. And that was basically what you could see with the daylight, so...
I'm outside now.
You're outside!
You evicted me from the boss battle.
You're basically just right on the front door down here.
Ward is gone because you attacked.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Now then,
I'm sorry.
here's the fun thing. The Chaos Bolt fizzles. You lost that spell slot too.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it happens. Okay.
So does anyone outside like see me, or can I just walk back in, or what?
There's no one outside, but currently the fog is keeping inside from the front door, and it's very windy outside.
Yeah, it's very what?
Very windy outside. It heckin' windy.
Goes away.
It'd be windy.
It's fucking windy. I'm going to assume that's your turn. That's actually one less, because if you rolled 77, you cast polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep.
Nah. Okay,
That's the sound that you would make. Anyway.
Go on.
Okay. It's
I'll
Lilith's.
just be here collecting my dignity.
Oh!
Okay, well, see, what happened to me is a lot. A lot happened to me, so I had to figure out what I can
Yep,
do.
You
Alex is in a
were-
stab wound.
You were
And
knocked
also
prone, stabbed. Well, you fell, you were currently prone. You were stabbed by 2 garden shears, and then you basically nearly got set on fire if Caboose wasn't more careful with flames, basically. And you're also sneezing and just kind of like crying, basically, from allergies.
Yeah, can I get out of phone?
You can have combat, because then I get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right now, you can roll a con save to kind of get out of the allergies, because they're starting to, like, subside a little bit, but you still feel them.
Yeah, I will, but...
Okay.
So that's Constitution?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
You feel one giant sneeze coming on, and just, like, you hear a splatter, of all things, on the tile flooring in front of you, like the bare spots. You're completely okay now.
Cool.
You are still a bit bleeding, so you're gonna take 1 point of damage there. At the end of your turn, bye.
Yeah. Okay, can I go and do Tale of the Renowned Duelist?
I think you have to be up, like up, because you're still prone currently.
Okay, can I get out?
Yeah, you'd have to use your movement action or something similar to get up.
Yeah, I'll use my movement action because
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
plan on going anywhere. But
You get
can
up.
Yep. Can I still use it or no?
Let's see. That would just be a standard action, yes?
It's part of the thing, so
Okay. Yep.
yeah.
How the renowned do?
It's number 2.
Okay. And you're using
So-
that on who?
What's her name? The boss.
Francesca.
Francesca. Yes.
Okay.
So so I need to go and see if I can hit.
Okay. That would just be with disadvantage check real quick.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be normal because I'm flanking?
Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Do you need
She's
to
running
roll for
away.
that?
It's a melee spell attack.
The renowned duelist is a melee spell attack? What?
Because it's on hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you make him... Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that takes a force damage equal to 2 rolls of your barbaric inspiration die plus charismatic modifier. So that would be 2d6 and my charisma rate is
Yeah.
a 3.
Okay.
So I wonder if I can. I don't know the thing for this, so I hope it's this. 2d6 plus 3. Would it be like this?
That works. Okay. So she takes 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Alright. And that is good. You little cur. And she's just like grumbling, swearing to herself. She is not a happy camper right now either. Anyway, will that be your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. Let me check.
Yep, and your sanctuary is gone too, I believe.
Yeah, our sanctuary's gone.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I do quickly guidance on...
Guidance costs an action.
That is an action, yeah, you can't do that, sadly.
Okay.
And Caboose, you're up. Well, Velen. Yellen, sorry.
Of course.
Yep.
Gonna move to get next to between those two. Just right next to each other. And okay, first things first. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sleep. Awesome.
Alright, roll them
You're going for
bones.
sleep now?
Hopefully, we did enough damage.
Roll them bones.
Alright, it's level 2, so let me just pull that up real quick.
Wait, what does it affect? Here's a question.
Yeah.
Does sleep affect constructs?
If it's undead and immune to being charmed, it's unaffected by the spell.
I'm going to search this up real quick. Hold on, sleep.
Constructs aren't undead, to be fair, but I don't know if they can be charmed. But I'm guessing she's a construct?
She is a nouveau homunculus. She is a construct indeed.
Yeah, but is she undead or immune to charmed? That's the only stipulation.
Aside from undead, they are immune to charms, just specific. They are based on the stats for Warforged, though, and sadly, Warforged are immune to sleep.
So I basically wasted that spell?
Yep.
Damn. Alright.
She cannot be put to sleep.
Well,
Didn't know that. Okay.
to be fair, we wouldn't have known.
I did say she had, like, wooden, like, joints and everything on her.
Yeah, but we were too far away. I couldn't tell if she was a construct or alive or whatever it was. I thought she was like
Like, for all we know, she's just a druid with, like, a graft or something.
Ah.
Like
Still.
that one from the comic.
Okay. Better thing, I'm gonna go ahead use my bonus action. I'm gonna give Sanctuary back to Lilith.
Okay.
Did she lose it?
The attack, yeah.
Okay.
Are you nearly out of spell slots? Because I think you got like one more second level right now.
I have one more first level, yeah.
Okay. Alright. It's her go. And she is going to swing once at Gun real quick. I'm gonna guess that 14 does not hit still because Druid armor or something.
It's actually because I have a shield. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, which shield did you take?
Just a shield.
Okay, you're just taking normal size shields, like charge or whatever. Just so you know, for next time, please ask when you get a shield because I've got 3 sizes for shields.
Okay, yeah, because shield, when I made the D&D character for the division, they don't do by size, they just say shield.
Yeah, I've got small shields that let you still use, like, bows and stuff, but with disadvantage. A medium-sized shield, which is like a charge or something similar, like sort of Viking shield, that doesn't let you use them, but you can use two-handed weapons with disadvantage, and then tower shields, which are just you can't use any, but you get a lot of AC. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just a base 2 AC.
Anyway. And that misses as well. Will be her turn, sadly. Annie, what you gonna do? You're kind of outside.
I guess I'm gonna try and get back inside. Is the door locked?
The door is not locked, but if you do open it, the fog seems to be about to leak out.
That's probably fine. I mean...
Yeah, because...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like our plan failed, so...
That's on it. If, yeah, every skewer lasts for a duration, or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it.
Yep. So it's basically going to spread slightly outside because it is a bit windy. It'd be windy spring day.
Right.
If she were to open the door and then quickly close it on our way in, will that keep the fog around?
She would have to do a dex check because that would be trying to move around quickly. Well, acrobatics, not dex.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just thinking. Okay, so I guess I'll open the door and go in, and once I'm sure I can spot her, I'm gonna try and use another spell called how do you pronounce that? Nadir's Mischief.
Okay. If you do click it, we can see what it does. So you're going to go through the door and try to quickly close it. So roll acrobatics real quick.
Okay, acrobatics.
Yep.
Nope.
You do get in, but you kind of start fumbling around a bit, and because of the wind, like, not being totally inside, but, like, getting it enough, it has a very open porch. Some of the fog goes a little bit out. Going to...
Okay, I'll just try and get closer then.
Yeah, so you will have to make that good old-fashioned perception check as you move, though.
Right.
Unless you just want to do the side step, I think. Hold on a moment. I think you can cast it from there.
Should I roll a perception check?
It fills a cube with magic roll. On the mischievous surge table at the start of your turn till the cube vanishes. It says it is a... It's just a cube. Okay, yeah, you can just roll for your thing. Like...
Oh, okay.
So roll a d4.
Roll a d4.
Yep.
Got a 2.
Flowers, dex saver, blind. Okay.
I just put abbreviated descriptions there, but basically the flowers unleash something from in the air and now blind you.
Okay.
Yep.
Since they are magic flowers, she only has a 11 for that save.
I gotta save too?
I believe so. It's a 10-foot cube, right?
Let me look up the spell more properly. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move it 10 feet before you roll. You can pass it here.
Okay,
A 20-foot cube, so even if she did do it, one of you is going to get hit no matter what from that with the casting range.
I'm trying to help.
Because, let's see, where's the snap?
You wanna go on dice roll, see who gets hit by it?
Trying to find, there it is. Why is that there? So
Oh,
even
the
if
flowers-
it's...
The flowers spray water in their faces. That's what they do.
Yeah, no matter what, it's a 20-foot cube, so... Yeah, Caboose would be hit, or Lilith would be hit. Who wants to be hit the most? Because that...
I don't think I should do it because I'm bleeding also still. So
Yeah.
You want me to get hit?
yeah, if you can, I don't want to sound rude.
Okay. So, you want to do it to the side of them, basically?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, from right there, roll a dex save, Caboose.
Alright, dex save.
I'm not sure what it's rolling against though.
Your spell save DC is 14. Both fail.
Oh,
Not yet.
I'm
I
sorry.
still have one dice. D6.
Oh, you also have inspiration. Didn't I give you?
Didn't you
inspiration?
use your inspiration already?
I
you?
didn't use it because an hour passed.
Hold on a minute, let me just check.
I'm sorry, I'm making things worse.
I'm
No,
trying
I
to
can-
check. I swear you used your inspiration, hold on.
Oh, I gave Anne inspiration before.
When? The rest, or what?
No, when we were all in the when we were doing our plan because they were
Oh...
To be fair, I did a nat one. I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah... You would still have to roll on the thingy,
Mm.
that table. But
Really
anyway.
couldn't have gone much worse. No, we could have gone worse, so we shouldn't. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a D. See if I save.
No, Annie has the inspiration, you don't.
I know. I have my class resource, knowledge of the past. I get 2 of those.
Okay, it's still a 14. I do believe that since she's the attacker, since that I've been doing that, you still fail, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well.
I usually go attacker wins, so...
So I'm blind.
Sadly, you both are considered blind now.
What about the boss lady?
She's blind, too.
Yay!
Because
Oh, well.
you said those were flowers spewing water. If they were just flowers, she would have advantage on that, but that's water. Anyway.
Yeah, it says they spew water in your face like a clown or something.
Will that be
flowers?
will that be your turn?
I guess so.
Alright. It is now Lilith's turn. Oh, geez, the music even ended.
Okay. Since I have I can move up to 5. So for one, okay. I'm gonna use the last of my my college, I guess, and I'm gonna use Tale of the Avenger on her. And I guess
On who?
I keep forgetting her name.
Francesca.
Francesca.
But doesn't it not a buff?
What?
If you cast it on her, won't that mean if someone hits her, they take damage?
No, the Tale of Avengers, for 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee weapon takes 4. Wait.
It's
Oh, wait.
it. Annie was right. It is where if you
Yeah, you'd want to
Yeah.
cast it on yourself or someone else.
Basically
not the
thorns.
boss.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I read that wrong. So
It's okay.
I'll actually since I'll actually cast it. I guess I'll use it on myself.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
I'll cast it on myself, and then I guess I am with that. Can't really do anything else because that's an action.
I mean, if you want, because you haven't moved, you can still do a normal attack.
Okay, yeah. Then I guess I'll just do a normal attack, which
Alright.
with the dagger, which I don't have the stats for it.
It's just a D4, and it is a finesse weapon if you want.
Which bard should have proficiency in, so it's dex plus proficiency.
Yeah. You're still in fog, though, so you do have to roll with disadvantage for that attack there. But Caboose is, however, down at the bottom, so no flanking.
Yeah, so would it be just 1d4 or?
Well, you need to roll to hit. It is 1d4
Oh,
plus
okay.
dex.
11?
That does not hit.
Okay.
Roll another one, see if it gets worse. Wait, what's your dex modifier?
Mine?
Wait,
Yeah.
right. It is still with disadvantage, though, so you do need to roll that again.
It'd be mine's modifier is 2.
Okay, so it'd be
And-
13, and then roll again because it is with disadvantage. Fog cloud.
It'll be 15 because she has
Proficiency, right. But still.
15.
Okay, yeah, you do hit. Roll that bone.
Okay.
Roll that damage.
So 1d4.
1d4 plus your dex. That's 5.
Yep.
All right. You
Okay.
do make contact, luckily, and she is not happy. You do feel like you're stabbing like a table almost with it. Oh, wait, blind does... So, attack rolls against the creature have advantage on blind creatures, but they always had disadvantage. Okay. So no
Yeah,
matter what, it
evens
would
out,
have...
I think. I
no
think
matter-
it evens out.
Yeah, no matter what, it would have been even. Never mind. DM's dumb. Anyway, will that be your go?
Yeah, that'd be.
Okay. Caboose, you're up. Yelling.
The water, wipe it off or something to clean myself up?
Hmm?
Can I wipe the water out of my eyes so I'm not blind anymore?
How long does the blind last for? Because it is magical-based blinding.
Doesn't really say, but from what I gather, it says you need to roll for the spell again at the start of each of your turns. So I'm guessing it lasts until my turn, and then you have to roll for something else to happen.
Yeah, so what save would they have to roll for? I think con or dex? Not dex, likely con or
I think
wisdom.
it'd be up to you because it doesn't really say on the spell.
Hold on. I think there's this thing over here that tells you. So.
Dex save or blind, but that's the initial one, though.
Yeah. Let me just look it up because I actually can look up spell.
Conditions of blinded. One can't see. Okay, so.
There's mischief. Focus flowers people around into each. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about
I
that
guess they
myself.
could be in holes then, you know?
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
roll again with the dex save, just because it probably. You cut out what?
Just go back save?
Yeah, just roll dex save. You have to succeed against a 14. Nope. You are still blinded, Caboose.
Sorry.
And I think my stuff is for. I'm just checking my spells, see if I have anything to do that's not, seeing. Because I know the shape water is I have to see, right?
Yeah, and it's basically anything that you need to see for you fail automatically for spellcasting.
Yeah. I can do produce flame. That's not a good idea. Dare to
You
die.
can still get attack, but like you have disadvantage.
No.
You'd have disadvantage, yeah, but it would even out because both are blind.
I feel like shooting fire while you're blind is a bad idea.
Yeah, especially in the woods, basically.
Yeah.
But if you have a weapon of some sort, you can.
If I
pass
attack, I'll be
with
disadvantage.
It would balance out because you're both blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can try to slash.
Plus, you have a basic idea of what direction she's in already.
Mhm.
The fog still.
You're blind. It doesn't matter if you. It doesn't matter. You were basically blinded already. But it's
the fog isn't bothering you.
It's normal roll because she's blind and can't react, but you are also blind, like proper blind too. So
Yeah. I'm just trying to check my spells real quick.
it's
Jeez.
okay.
Nope. Cure wounds. I need to see, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You touch a creature. This is touch. It doesn't say anything about seeing them, but I guess
You would still have to move around, and that would be with disadvantage to try and find them.
because I can actually poke her, right?
Yeah, you can't poke her right now, so
Let's see. Sanctuary. Sanctuary is you were a creature within range. And I'm assuming that doesn't mean I can't just normally just poke myself for Sanctuary.
nope. It has to be someone within range. It's basically a support spell.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the only thing I can do. Produce flame. I'm not chucking it.
You're just slapping. Okay, roll that to hit.
Oh no, I'm not chucking at it. I'm just using produce flame. You don't have to throw it.
You just make it in your hand.
Yeah, you can just make one here.
You still have to find her because you're blind.
No, it's not attacking. I'm just
You're
making
just
it.
making it?
Yeah, I'm just making it in my hand.
Okay, with intent.
Mhm.
I don't think that would do anything with Fog Cloud because it says it only moves if there's wind.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything with fog cloud. It's just so I'm ready when the blind actually wears off.
Ah, well, still, it probably wouldn't help a whole lot.
Do you allow pairing attack?
You're
It's
cutting out.
something.
You're cutting out a lot. What'd you say?
Right, Andrew. Do you still allow pairing attacks where I can hold an attack until a certain thing happens?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hold this produce flame until I can see again my target.
Okay. Yeah. Will that be your go?
If I walk around, I'll have to do something.
You would have to roll a dex check to walk around and such. Disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'll just stay here and then hold this flame ready to smack when I can see again.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Alrighty. She succeeds that.
What
Yeah.
she succeed in?
She did her dex
Um,
save and she's no longer blind.
Oh no!
And you can see my little flame that's right in front of her face.
What were you saying, Lilith?
Nothing.
Okay. Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So, now that she is no longer blind and actually sees Caboose's flame, she gets to roll normally, and she's going to put her scimitars back together to be the shears and try and stab at you.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And I'm
Okay.
going to need you to roll a con save as you take 4 piercing damage real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4. And Constitution.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you succeed. She gets a good, chunk into you real quick for that. And she's just, pulls out the things, hoping for a little bit of less, damn it, you.
Looks
And,
like a graze actually more than a chunk do that damage.
Hmm?
I think it was more of a grazing wound than an actual chunk of damage, but you know.
it's still 4 points of damage because she has +3 to dex, so
Perfectly fine.
it's still fun. Anyway, well, she's more focused on you, and she did just save against blinding, so that's Andy's turn right now.
Okay, so now that it's my turn again, the flowers that spew water should be gone, but we have to re-roll the d4 to see what happens next.
Oh boy. Roll that d4, see what happens.
And it lasts for a full minute, I should point out.
Let me get the cube back because it was basically right.
Let's see.
It's a
That's
20-foot.
3.
Yes, so.
That's a 3. Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Since I can see her since the blind wore off, can I do my attack first, or do I have to just roll first, then do the attack?
The blind effect does last for a minute, though, from what it says for how long it lasts, though.
I assumed it went away when the new effect took over.
What level is
I
the
don't-
spell? It's level 2?
Yeah, it's level 2.
Concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, the effect changes every time my turn rolls around, but the spell itself lasts a minute.
Oh, so it's a different effect, just a same spell.
You would
Yeah.
still be blind, I would say, just for that. Here's the
Okay.
thing, though. She got a nat 1 on that wisdom save.
Oh, there was
Oh,
one.
goody.
Caboose, roll yours just for shiggles, which you might be having. You fail too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start giggling and I lose my flame, I guess, because I'm kind of just laughing all over the place.
Yeah. So she suddenly starts laughing. Laughing. You hear the plants around you start laughing. And
I'm
The-
going to concentration as well because my fog is concentration based.
yeah, you do lose your fire too.
All right, so I need to roll for concentration.
Yep, you will lose your fire if you fail against the con.
What's the con save?
It's just with con save for D. No, it would be 8 plus. It would just be 8 because cantrip.
Huh?
It'd be 8 just because cantrips are 8.
Fog, that's all concentration.
It's a con check, so
Oh, the contract?
Yeah, concentration is a con check, which is why wizards and stuff, you're good.
It says the new effect is a wisdom's row.
Yeah, but Caboose did that. He was trying to keep concentration for his fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the concentration 19.
So your fire is still there, and immediately she starts giggling nonstop. You feel the first floor shake because everything is giggling.
Oh god, she is the forest.
And
She's the Warlax.
the Warlax? The Warlax?
Close enough.
I love it. I am using that next time, the Warlax. It's just a bright, fuzzy axe. It's just the war axe. Yes. Okay. So the laughter doesn't stop for a good minute or so until she flops down. And
What?
she's just giggling to herself. And it
glad.
stops. And she is currently down, incapacitated, giggling.
How did Lilith take that?
Not Lilith, Francesca, sorry.
No, I'm just asking how she took it too.
Oh, no. It's Caboose in there. But Lilith is out.
Right. Okay, so Lilith is safe.
But Caboose is still giggling, partially blinded still.
Yeah, and I have about my fog, because that's also concentration.
Oh, yeah, the fog stays up, right?
It's a concentration spell, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, the fog stays up.
I don't know,
You
if I
succeed
was
your
wrapped
con
in
save.
control, but I wouldn't be able to concentrate either.
He still succeeded against the con save, so...
I'm blind, giggling with a fire in my hand. Someone drag me out.
I don't think anyone wants to touch you right now. You're also, like, Lilith is still partially bleeding a bit. Like, it's mostly stopping, but even then. Anyway...
Alright, it's my turn, I forgot.
No, you succeeded. You won, because that nat one, she basically giggled herself to pass out.
Yay! Good. In that case, I'll run forward and try and get my friends away from the giggling, squirting area and into somewhere safer, like closer to the door.
The giggling, squirting area, you can always end a concentration spell if you want early.
Oh, yeah, so she'll still be giggling for a while, so in that case, I'll just end that and then drag him away and make sure she gets out okay, and we'll all go to the door, I guess.
Caboose, are you gonna end Fog Cloud early or no?
No, I'm ending fog cloud after we're done with combat.
Okay. Fog Cloud's over. Part of the garden is stained bright red. Rory, the girl, is just kind of staring from the kitchen and just comes out. Well, that was... I couldn't see, but I hope it was cool.
It wasn't.
I made her laugh.
I'm bleeding. I need a medic.
Oh, right, you're bleeding. I'm sorry.
One
I
more.
don't know how to...
Before you go, good berries. You get 10 of them.
Oh, good, berries. That
Berries!
makes everything better.
I'm out of here.
Get some cream with it, please.
Wait, I'm trying to look. Okay, you're good, yeah. That was your last spell, basically.
To give her some berries, because I'm too tired.
Ooh,
How
berries!
many berries?
Can I give you a berry in this trying time?
That will heal you. Eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many do I have?
Sorry, I don't have any medicine on me. I just have this vial of spit.
That's one. Basically,
Okay,
just
so
I want.
It might be acid spit. I'm not sure yet.
Like you said, you're putting out a lot. What was that?
Oh, how many berries do I have?
You have 10 berries, and they restore 1 HP per berry.
I'll eat 5 of them now.
Okay. They do disappear in 24 hours. Never get that far, but hey.
Yeah, but then I would probably be healed up.
Yeah. Anyway. So. The door is right there. There are no more things. Like, the plants are starting to kind of spurt back down into the marble tiles, like putting them back where they were from where they sprouted. Go outside.
Yeah, I was just out there, so
Yeah.
it seems like the coast is clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my daughter's hand pretty much and walk out.
She's still leashed, you know.
Hold her leash, then.
I love that you leashed her.
Watch your daughter's work day.
So
Yeah, I leashed her.
so you bring her outside, and with a deep breath, she steps out and smiles, like basking in the sunlight. Finally outdoors, and with that, I finally win. And
Finally.
What was
she
that, Yang?
she screams. She finally wins, and she
Yay.
steps out and is enjoying the front area. Like she spins a bit, flops into the grass after taking off the rope bit around her waist, just untying it quick, and she smiles, and then turns to you three. Well, I gotta go tell father that I win. What do you need for, well, doing everything?
We need some chickens and eggs.
Oh, alive or?
I looked at them for to be sure because I don't know.
Hopefully dead.
Okay, okay. She takes you to the side area, like across from part of the hedge area, and you see these extremely just feathers as long as can be chickens, and these things are like as big as turkeys for some of them, but they're still like giant
Whoa.
chickens.
Oh god.
She
We're gonna eat
walks,
well tonight.
and the best part is these coops look like miniature versions of the estate, like complete with their own tiny hedge mazes too.
Oh my god,
And
that is wonderful.
Get back to the habitat. The doorway is back in the building.
Maybe it won't be when we go back.
anyway, you can get to that afterwards. She goes inside. She takes a couple of the eggs that were already like in a couple of the things. Like the chickens seem very calm and very what's a good word for them? Stoic. Like they're not reacting a whole lot and they're just kind of like minding their own business. She takes one big chicken and she slams its head in the door. And
Wow.
the chicken is just dead right there and just hands it to
no.
you in a burlap sack.
I keep a loaf for the chicken.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
I've seen them do it a lot. Anyway, you now have 24 eggs. They're like an assortment of white and brown eggs.
A
And-
giant chicken.
And you have a giant turkey-sized chicken.
Can I try to convince her to give us a live chicken? Just one alive chicken.
Why?
Just to have
Probably
in
for more
habitat.
eggs, I guess.
Yeah, just keep in the habitat.
Roll diplomacy real quick. I'm curious what happens.
I'm gonna go guide into this.
You want to guide her yet again.
Wait, hold on. Would it be persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Pathfinder so much. I'm sorry. I'm used to that first. It's diplomacy and a whole bunch of other skills that they don't have here. She, instead of taking one of the larger ones, like the egg layers, she hands you a chick. She goes inside and hands you a little baby chick.
You have one.
You have a half one.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it.
And you know how, like, chicks have that little, like, peach fuzz sort of thing?
Yeah.
It has 3 very fuzzy tails, basically, with how big the feathers are on the bigger ones.
Ooh.
I'll name it Nugget.
So, she is kind of walking off and going back and, like, puts her finger in front of her mouth. I'm gonna go tell them now. You all get back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright. And she waves goodbye and runs towards the hedge mates. With that, what are you gonna do now?
I guess
So,
we got to get back to the habitat. I mean,
Yeah,
gotta
let's
be.
just head back to the door. Maybe it'll just lead us back if I know how magic doors work.
Okay. So you do go back upstairs, and as you're going back, you kind of go through the kitchen again, like there's easy way. The Francesca's still like out cold, just like every so often, just like giggling between snores, basically, like incapacitated.
Can
And
I pat her on the head?
do you want to try and maybe die?
Okay, never mind.
I'm just asking just for funsies. Roll
Nah,
for-
I'm good.
Do you want to roll for Pat?
What do I roll for that?
Stealth, or actually sleight of hand. You're rolling for Pat.
Oh, I'm bad at that. Okay, I'll try it.
Roll that sleight of hand. Roll for Pat.
I give you This is
Okay. You pat her on the head, and she takes up her shears and just kind of like is snipping a little imaginary dream topiary in front of her.
I am going to back away.
Anyway, you make
I'm
your
gonna
way.
show Nugget. I'm gonna show Nugget and be like, "This is what I. This is the person who stabbed me."
You just hear it like cheeping along every so often. Like this is still like a duck-sized baby chick you have in your hands.
So she lost
my
her daughter,
son.
but she got a pet, and that's fine.
I got a son.
You got friend,
I got a friend.
and Caboose had original friend that died.
Hmm.
Who has the eggs? Real quick.
I assume Caboose did.
You're carrying a burlap sack with a giant bird and 24 eggs.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Okay. So
I mean, if you need me to carry it, I can try.
You want to help me carry it?
Yeah, that I could do that. I have a pretty good strength score.
Yeah, we're both carrying it.
Okay, yeah.
I love how the sorcerer has amazing strength and that the druid had amazing charisma.
And yet I haven't clubbed anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gigi had a 18 in charisma because she was a satyr.
Uh,
And she had like 10 wisdom for druid.
oh, awesome. That works.
Anyway, you're making your way upstairs. You immediately remember the gnolls. You kind of like peek up through the stairway. They have all these marks on each other from arguing, and they're all just like kind of licking their own wounds and just kind of like, I forgive you, but you don't hear them say that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And going back through the original hallway, it's like fairly empty. The two guys are still having their wounds tended to each other. And as you go back, you can see outside on the balcony, Rory is currently in the hedge maze running around, running from some people. They probably didn't take too kindly to her being outside, but she's having an amazing time from what you can tell, as you can hear her giggling.
Good on her.
And
Yeah.
as you open the closet, the doorway is back.
All right, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
And
Yep.
with that, your request has been successful.
Eggs have been got.
And I got Nugget.
Yes.
You have
That's all that matters.
Egg and nugger.
Nugget, a giant turkey-sized chicken, and 24 eggs for baking and normal cooking.
Yum.
This is my pet. No one can hurt Nug.
Yeah, you can just take him back to your room in the habitat if you want.
Ooh.
Anyway, oh, for that, thank you all for coming. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry everything was like, okay, this has to happen because this effect is in place, but hey.
Yeah, sorry, that's mostly my fault.
It's okay.
That,
Effects of
That
It was
work.
fun.
we are the magic squad after all. We all.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hooray.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm glad to be here. I had a fun time.
Me too.
I'm glad. I'm sorry if everyone was interrupting each other, including me. I was like, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this?
yeah, that's probably fine. I was just wondering what happens if I didn't cast fog during the battle. Probably would a lot worse.
Be glad that her thing was only a bonus action, because if she used the thistle, that would have been a giant just splatter of thorns everywhere.
I think that went really good.
Also, down the other path was dandelions. You would have had to fight dandelions
An a pollen-filled field or something?
in a pollen-filled field. And you know that thing that happened to Lilith? You would have had to roll against that every so often.
I knew it. I knew that was a bad move.
Maybe not me. I don't breathe, and then I don't actually breathe.
Well, you're lucky.
But still, you would have had a more open area, and it wasn't as hard to get into.
I mean, the
Good thing we took a short rest before.
Yeah.
beforehand.
With one-shots, I usually try to let people do a short rest or similar.
okay.
Yeah.
And since it's a lot of people's like return to D&D and first time, I basically go, okay, for this short rest, because you're having a really nice meal or whatever, like snacks, you basically get all your junk back except for daily things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was remembering my combat scenarios. We got to 2 of them just because the enemy rolled nat 1 and failed terribly at surviving.
Yeah, I loved how it was just like, okay, nat 1s are the only things anyone is rolling ever for the past 2 things.
This time it was the enemy.
Yep. Also, be glad that Annie didn't have her one of the worst effects because she's wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh, wild magic.
What, you didn't notice?
No, I knew that, but I just
You're,
wild magic.
are using draconic stuff, so I thought you were wild magic.
Here's the fun thing. If she took that 77, they cast polymorph on themselves and would have had to succeed that, so...
Oh, yikes.
And they would turn into a sheep. What are some other fun things?
Well, my mischief spell, if I rolled a 1, it apparently makes the smell of apple pie, and everyone in the cube has to do a wisdom throw or be charmed. Which wouldn't work on the lady, unfortunately.
Well, it's only the sleep thing because she's a construct. You can still be like charmed, but it's like sleep.
And if I rolled a 4, it makes drops of molasses fall and hover in the area, turning it all into difficult terrain, apparently.
Basically grease?
I guess, except it's molasses.
Yeah.
Our sleep plan that we did, I did not know she was a construct, so I don't think I was paying attention, or I just assumed that she was still alive, so that wouldn't have worked.
Anyway, I'm going to start the raid for now and leave the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you,
Was...
Sensei.
Yeah.
Thank you for having fun with this and enjoying a little bit of world building on the side. Like, I want to get a nice family for the world. Anyhow.
Alright.
Mm.
Alrighty. Let's try to find someone to raid real quick. We are going to raid... Snow's doing Minecraft. You know what? Let's... Atros. Let's go for the Eevee duo. Let's raid them. And for those who have emotes... Oh wait, I did that wrong. I did that way wrong. Oops. Nope. I'm just messing up because I'm hungry. Hold on. There we go. Okay. For those who have access to it, we can do that. And for now, thank you all for coming. It has been very fun. For now, let's go.